Yep.
Okay.
I always make you do the
I
chat.
know. I forgot about that.
What's up, everyone? It's me and Steve, and we're just discussing how, because Steve does it so good.
That's not the reason why.
Well, it's true.
I don't know if I do it that good.
I mean, I'm definitely proud of myself for what I've done recently.
Dude, you
But
nail it. You nail it. It just takes a little longer than it takes me. So
yeah, well, we figure it out. Eventually, we figure it out.
you nail it every time.
But what is going on, everyone? Happy Saturday. It's a wonderful Saturday. We got 6 inches of snow.
Yep.
We literally got 6. I woke up and we had 6 inches of snow this morning, and I was absolutely pretty much beside myself because I just was not expecting that. And all of a sudden, bam, highest 6 inches of snow. Jenny went out with the kids. She built, well, she went to two. I had the 2 babies inside, and she took the 2 bigger kids outside. But she made like this pretty sweet 3-bedroom fort, which was pretty epic, I must say. They made these pretty large snowmen, which, again, I was pretty impressed with the fact that Jenny was able to do that. And
Better be careful. Good thing she didn't watch the streams.
I know. She was like, "What do you mean?" But no, it was crazy. Like just looking out and seeing snow, and then like looking out and seeing my truck, and then seeing my plow. I
Keep
was
in
like,
mind, it's April 18th, everybody.
"Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no reason at all for there to be that much snow." But I was looking at my plow, and I'm like, "Wow." I mean, nothing really stuck on the driveway. I mean, for the most part, and it's already pretty much gone at this point. But it was pretty wild. Like, just even looking at it and being like, "Huh, should I actually plow this?" Which I would never do again. But it was just weird, so weird, and it's still out there now. Like, it's melted a lot. It melted quite a bit because it rained. But I mean, there's still quite a bit of snow out there, which it'll be 60 tomorrow and it'll be gone. But like even Zip, who's like an hour north of me, he had like about an inch of snow and it was gone by like noon. And I still have 6 inches. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of snow here the day before you because every time we get something, you get it the next day. But
That's true.
it stayed away from me. I only got the rain because the snow line was like 20 miles north of me. So I was fortunate enough to just get rain, and all that rain obviously turned to snow for you. So congratulations.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. But overall, it was a good day. And the kids had a blast in the snow for hopefully the last time.
This year. This year.
Yeah, I mean, I got to admit, I mean, we really haven't had much snow all year, and good and bad. I do enjoy snow. I don't like clearing the snow. And
Yeah.
granted, I have a plow and it's not that difficult. It still makes
and you got a truck that'll use that plow.
Right. I got a truck and a plow. I mean, so I'm kind of lazy, but shoveling off the deck and just all the mess that comes along with it. I thought we were done with it, and now here we are, April 18th, 6 inches of snow outside. So I guess for the sake of the kids having some fun, it was good. And if you actually go check out my wife's Instagram page.
Your wife has an Instagram page?
Oh, yeah. So
let's share this.
Yeah. Because I want to get her up too. Because her Instagram page is like on fire.
Legit.
Like, yeah, because she's a photographer, obviously, and
she's a very good photographer too.
Really, really good photographer. Let me see if I can figure out what, because she has 2. She has her personal one, which isn't. I mean, anyone can, go to
about that one.
No, it's fine because she posts all the stuff on there anyway. And then the other one is her photography page. So both of them you can follow, but I think it's just Jenny _ Shepherd, SHEPHERD. I think. I don't know. Can you try it? Is there a way to try it? I guess I could try it on the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not logged in though. Let me see if I can. You know what I'll do is Oh, well, I mean, if you go to my Instagram page, everyone, let's see. When was the last time? Yeah. So if you go to my Instagram page, like a couple posts back, there's one with me and Jenny. Like it was like a throwback with me and Jenny. You can kind of see it right there. I put her in there. So go over there, give her a follow, because honestly, her stuff is,
She's awesome.
yeah. And it's all the kids. I mean, it's all pretty much all our kids, obviously, but she just has a very good kind of style in it. And, but if you like seeing like kids, it's a good one to go. And then of course her photography page is also on fire.
And I can attest that she's just a great person in general.
Yeah.
So she deserves it. She works very, very hard. She works harder than this guy. And I say he works harder than anybody I know. So
way harder than me. I give her more credit than you could even like. I still have to go to work today. I mean, not today, but I still have to go to work on a regular basis, which kind of is a break. Like,
yeah,
I go away and I still have to deal with stuff, but she is home right now with 4 kids, the 6-year-old who's in kindergarten and has actual schoolwork that she has to keep up on, the 3-year-old who's preschool and she has some kind of stuff to keep up on. And then on top of all that, we've got the twins that are 16 months. So it's like,
it's a little bit
crazy.
To handle.
Oh, it's a lot to handle.
A little bit to handle.
For sure. She is the saving grace in this family. Like, she absolutely crushes it. So 100%, I give her so much more credit, way more than anything I ever do. So granted, I come home and I try to help her out, give her a little bit of a break, but you know, she just every single day she's up with them. And, you know, there's times obviously when I'm just not home and she's there. So it's pretty awesome. She does an outstanding job. And go check out her Instagram page because it is awesome. And again, if you like to see the kids, all the kids are there.
I do.
They're all in there. And we have another friend, Kenzie.
Speaking of kids,
I'm his son.
I'm his son too. Dad.
But no, real quick,
you're the dad.
Wanted to, and I think I saw him in here, but Dean over at the live place.
Everybody's YouTube daddy.
I'm your YouTube daddy.
And Stacy's been posting the link for Jenny's photography page.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Stacy. You are awesome. But Dean, Dreamers Empire, in the chat, he runs the liveplace.com. Absolutely an amazing guy. 90% of you guys in here are other streamers, or you all know who he is, but it's just an honor and a privilege to even call him a good friend of mine. And go check out his website, theliveplace.com. You can see all of us, and most of you guys are all in there. He hosts like 90-something. Yes, I am your daddy. He hosts over 90-something people right now, and just
it's 80. It's over 80.
Over 80. Just does it all for nothing. And just an amazing dude. So make sure you go check him out. Oh, there he is right there.
There was Mama.
So BFS to be more precise. Yes, sir. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. So if you guys could post the link for theliveplace.com, and it's basically like a TV guide. So any day of the week, hop on there and you will find yourself with some quality entertainment. So Dean, thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. So guys, Kelly, you missed out. I was just talking about how we had 6 inches of snow today.
I saw that.
Which is crazy.
That was impressive. I was just going to jump in and say I blame you for the twins, but
I blame myself for the twins.
That's a lot of snow. It was beautiful, though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I love the fact that the snow blankets the problems of the world, but then it becomes a problem itself. So it's only good for just a little bit.
Yeah. It'll be gone by tomorrow, which is good, but it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. But 6 inches. I remember we had an April 1st snowstorm a couple years ago, and we called it the April Fool's storm. But really, I don't remember ever having a whole lot of snow. I mean, we have Marathon Monday in 2 days, which is typically the Boston Marathon. We call it Marathon Monday. Obviously, it's postponed this year. But I ran it back in 2004, and it was like 85 degrees back then. So, I mean, to be 2 days prior and have snow is a little ridiculous.
Just a little bit.
A little ridiculous. But, and Carlos, no, yeah, 1997. I think that's what he's talking about there.
I was watching the stats here. We've had our latest snow on record was May 9th. And we had snow in May as recent as 1989. It was like a memorable snow.
Really?
So yeah, like measurable, good snow. There was a blizzard here. I want to say I want to say it was like May 1st in like 1979 or something like that.
1979.
Yeah. Anyway.
The 70s. Let's talk about the 70s. Can we talk about the 70s, or is that?
I mean, I wasn't there. I missed those.
Yeah, I currently was not born in the 70s. Well, I'm currently not. I currently wasn't. That doesn't make any sense.
If we go back to the 1970s,
I wasn't born back in the 70s.
If we would go back to the 1970s, you would not see me or Shep.
That is accurate.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay.
We would not be around. So.
Did you get married?
Then we should go to. Oh, I know where you live. No.
Who knows where I live?
No, I asked Kelly if he got married in the 70s, and he started laughing and said he knows where I live. He's accurate.
No,
I mean,
I didn't. Just not get.
Okay.
I did not get married in the 70s.
Just check it.
We've only been married.
I'm just answering something real quick.
That's all right.
Circumference of the Earth, maybe.
So, real quick, what? Since you're here, Kelly, you probably know more too. What Kenzie's doing, everyone kind of knows about it, just not the specifics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to shout that out because it's very exciting. And Tracy, Kenzie's father's in here. Kenzie.
Oh, you mean Tracy Glenn, Kenzie's Days' dad?
Yeah. T Money. I meant T Money. To be more specific, T Money.
And by the way, welcome in, everybody.
So you guys all know Kenzie. And I just wanted, for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, Kenzie is a senior in high school. She's graduating this year. And she had her, she was cast in her senior play.
Yes.
As the princess.
And there she is.
From Shrek. Oh, there she is right there. So.
As Fiona.
Yep.
Not Shrek.
No, I said the princess in Shrek.
Oh, I thought you said she was cast.
No. She was cast as the princess in Shrek, which is Fiona, correct?
Shrek's a princess. What?
So anyway, unfortunately, due to circumstances, obviously things got canceled, which is a huge bummer because she was super excited about that. And she came up with an idea, and it's brilliant, to do a live stream with some people from the community involved. And so she went ahead and rewrote the script to be a little bit more, a little less demanding, AKA singing, but also shorten it up a little bit just so it was a little bit more realistic for a live stream. But she has the skill set to be able to do that and put something together, which is pretty awesome. And I'm not going to mention who is going to be playing who or what's going to be playing what. But I'll throw it out there. I don't know if it's too much of a secret, but we did have some auditions today.
Yes, there were auditions.
So there were auditions today, and it was all private. It was all private off stream.
I may or may not have gotten my part.
And again, I'm not going to say parts because I don't want to spoil anything because this is not my gig. I want to ramp it up for Kenzie because this is so awesome what she's doing.
Yes.
But it was really, really exciting to sit, and I was nervous. She sent me and obviously she sent all of us an email with parts to read.
Real quick,
I was nervous.
She said we got 3 out of 4 pretty big characters on the screen right now.
But I was really, really nervous, and I'm I was freaking out, and I actually was when I was in high school and college. I did do. I was in a couple plays. I never had any really big roles, but I did do some theater stuff, and but I was just really excited, and I was really nervous. So
I think the fact that she sat there in that little director's chair and held up the little microphone thing and yelled
oh
at
my
us.
goodness, she was intimidating.
I know.
She didn't
right?
yell at me. She didn't yell at me, thankfully, because I was mobile and also not getting some of the alerts or whatever for whatever. So I didn't even know it was actually going on at the
He was late.
time.
He was late to the party.
So I auditioned from a parking lot. So
yeah, he was late to the party.
And all I can say is
that was
nailed it.
So awesome. So I don't think we have a actually Pearl Manhattan was there, and it was really cool because I got to see her. And I've seen her streams, but I was never able to. I haven't been in a stream with her, and even though it wasn't like live, it was backstage. It was still really cool to see Pearl.
You can talk without typing.
Yes, exactly. So it was just really cool. But I don't think we came up with a full date yet. Kenzie, did you? I don't think that's been announced yet, but be on the lookout. And if you're not subscribed to Kenzie Days, make sure you are, because that, and again, all the way up until it happens, everyone's going to be ramping it up because it's just going to be so much fun. But just be on the lookout for that. So excited about that.
I actually think I heard that it's going to be within the next few weeks. So
yes, it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. So everyone has to do a lot of work to make sure that they're all memorized. But we actually have, which is really weird, but there's a spider here, sort of.
Hi guys.
It's not Spidey Meg. I know that. Spider Meg. It's not that. This is
so this is actually a cosplay stream.
It is, yep.
Oh, well, let me go get ready.
Well, hold on a second.
I mean, I've been in costume at least a dozen times today. I might as well keep going.
Oh, just kidding. I'm not going to show you guys.
Oh, no. Oh, man. All right, let's we are almost 20 minutes into it. Oh my, it's Meg. I didn't even know it was you.
It wasn't her.
Meg
Meg has been really good friends with Spider-Man, and they are sharing a chair so they can go on and off.
Oh, that's what I meant. I was like,
actually, we like quickly switch spots when when the camera turns off. It's just to protect his privacy, so people don't know.
Definitely. And that's the right thing to do. 100% the right thing to do. Absolutely.
So.
But we are like almost 20 minutes into it, and we have not said hi to the chat. And I know my good buddy
Kelly,
over here.
I wore that hat today. I wore that hat today too, Kelly.
Seen you in this hat today.
I had that hat. I don't know where it is. I got this hat. It's not the same though.
No.
I have a lot of things around.
I may or may not have.
I got the indie hat.
Numerous things for Kelly today. So
I've got this. I got the yodeler hat. I could wear that.
I mean, these new Star Wars ears after like the new like designer ones that came out. So am I clashing with my Marvel and Star Wars?
Charlie wants stuff you can make Stacy some Loki underoos.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't want to know what that means.
That only makes sense.
Underoos.
I
feel like I said a dirty word.
Say it again, Meg. Say it again.
Oh, you said underoos.
Underoos so bad. I actually had to. That was one of the words I had to like when YouTube said before I streamed this that I had to apply it.
Yeah.
Have you guys done that yet? I guess I should have put underoos on there.
Where you block certain words?
Yeah, that's the one. No. It said like, does your stream have like potty mouth language and nudity and all
like for monetization and everything?
Yeah.
Oh well, apparently I don't ever get asked that question. So
it's new. They just added it. So you'll get
they won't let you publish videos anymore unless you answer the questions.
Oh really?
Yeah. Your next stream Monday they'll ask you that.
Yeah.
So this just happened.
It just happened. Yeah.
This was in like the last week.
Well, it didn't happen. It happened after Wednesday because I was doing one Wednesday and it wasn't there. So.
Yes, that's right. It was after that. It was
So
it was
I can
after
no
that.
longer
underoos though. So
I can no longer stream on Mondays, huh?
I'm no longer monetized because of that word.
And maybe is not an answer.
They're getting stupid, taking all the pressure off themselves and trying to put it on people that vaguely don't have a clue what they're talking about. But anyways, it's another stream.
Yeah. Let's say hi to all these amazing people in here before we
Hi
get too
to
far ahead.
all the amazing people.
Hi,
here.
amazing people.
Steve, do your job.
Hi, Kelly.
I don't get paid. How can it be a job? Well, never mind. Stacy knows my feelings. So, okay. We have Ryan McDowell, Michael Wheeler, Lady Jamers, JK, Isaac Nail, Tim Pruitt.
I tried to go back, but I can't even go back that far.
Lisa, Mary Spence, Julie McCowan, Kathy Parla Piano, 2Gs, Captain Akron 27, Magical News Live, Nick, what's up, buddy? James Ryan, Blue Nose 352, Alex Brunner, Minnesota Martha, Tanya
See,
J,
at this point,
Disney
I would
World
have
Freak.
repeated like 8 people like 8 times already.
No. Jeffrey Resendez, Andy J, Samantha Lowe, Jonathan Chong, Jack Sandy Claus, Logan, Russ Stapleton, It's Joey's World, Karen Cook, AJC Magic TV, the Do Philly Crew, Donna Jaworski, Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Days' dad, Alyssa and Neil, Disney Family, Pam's Fam, Dreamers Empire, LSU Mom, Gary B, Bill Steffen, Stacy Rogers, Zippity Doodad, Alyssa Stenberg, DVC Life, Marshmallow Man, Mickey's Magic, Julie C, Detroit Disney Duo, Michelle the Quilter, all this and that daddy, Marguerite Nagy, Myers and the Mouse, Super Fluffy Yeti, Herschel Linney, Andrew Bidding, Kenzie Days, Cricket Fox, Pearl Manhattan, G. Wilson, Disney Nerd Herders, Rock and Robin, Two Real Geeks, Rob Wieska, and Archangel.
And Scene.
Oh, and nope, not Scene. Richard R. Johns.
Wait, did you see what Josh, Practically Perfect Park Hopping, said?
And I haven't got to him yet, so no.
I saw that.
Hello, everyone. Miss you all except Steve.
Maybe
Danny,
I did miss
Real
him.
Geeks, what's
and
up,
Practically
dude?
Perfect Park Hopping. He doesn't miss
Danny,
me because he talks to me all the time.
Maybe.
So
Meg,
at 12 o'clock
how do you
tonight,
do
at
this?
midnight, Danny will be on with the midnight show, Midnight Hangouts.
Oh, and Candyman 15's here too.
Go
Kelly,
check out
my hair
Danny
used to be
at
so
midnight.
much longer. So it used to probably be that long, my hair, if not maybe a little bit longer.
I've got
And
a
now
share.
it's not.
I got a share wig in there.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude, bring it
Really?
out. Oh, I don't have
Don't
it.
get it.
you believe?
Do I need to go drag out the whole costume? Look, let me explain something. I have now.
Something
inside I now have two.
I think that this song is so good that it's going to be copyrighted now.
I
I know.
now
Well,
have.
I sound just like her.
I now have two costume containers.
You
I
got
now have two
great
costume
Rubbermaid
containers.
tubs.
One of them is massively huge. It's like really big, and then I have another one, and then some of the headwear doesn't fit in either one of them. So I have 2+ costume containers now, and I opened them up today.
Danny, yes, go ahead. Absolutely. I just got
What?
yelled at from Jenny for singing too loud.
It looked like a theater department threw up on your bed this morning or whatever, your table.
That was a bed.
Yeah.
It was all for the good of the people.
I was really feeling that song. Now it's like,
Oh yeah.
By the way, Meg,
I can't talk right now, but I'm gonna try to move my studio into the other room, and I'm gonna insulate it so that it's super quiet,
We
and then I
can
could just
sing.
scream at the top of my lungs, and then I'll probably still get yelled at.
Shep, the only thing I'm disappointed that you didn't do is you didn't do this, like when you were singing.
What?
Like,
Do you believe in love after love?
now you need a hairbrush. to sing
I'm
in.
sorry.
I have a GoPro tripod that I can.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I used to. It's funny because when that song came out, I used to work at a grocery store, and
Tilly, you look lonely.
I used to sing that song so loud in the aisles.
James,
Oh. Here you go. This is you gotta rock back and forth. Go. I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe. Ba, ba, ba.
That's true. I think all this time that we have, well, actually, I don't really have that much time. I still work way too much, but I will eventually get the studio over there, and I point this way, but the way you're looking at it's actually that way. So it's actually that way, but it's this way. I don't know. It's so confusing. But
Would it be that way?
anyway, I want
right?
to redo the whole studio. I want to put up some new posters. I'm still gonna keep this because this is awesome. My in-laws got me this. And I'm super excited about it. And I have background dancers, and I'm so excited because it's like the first time ever. I feel like I'm so important because I have background dancers. Yeah.
I like Kelly's moves and how he can swivel in the chair.
I was swiveling the other day. What day was it? Oh, yeah, Disney that night. I was swiveling and I was hitting stuff. Oh, because we were on the ride. That's what it was. We were on the ride.
Every day I'm swiveling.
It was every day I'm swiveling and do.
Oh my gosh. Steve. I feel like
Kelly, we're brothers.
I need a costume wardrobe now.
I don't have Kelly. You got it on backwards.
I do, because it's like more hair that way. If I do it this way,
Kelly just wants more hair.
I just
The
wanted
hair's
more hair.
supposed to come just slightly over here, your ears.
That's
and
kind of what
on your
happens to
back.
my natural hair, but I have a headband on. But you see, it's not like all.
But you could also go all girl pirate, like this.
Oh.
But this was the Undertaker, wasn't
Me
it?
wants the redhead. Oh wait, we have a redhead in here. Put the hat on.
I have a witch's hat here, but I don't have any other kind of hat.
I had a pirate hat that I would wear every year to. I'm a big Kenny Chesney fan, so every year when I went to Kenny Chesney, I would wear a pirate's hat, and I do not, for the life of me, know where it is. But I do have this.
That's the best thing.
Oh my gosh.
When you have this within hand reach or
Yeah.
arm reach, you probably have some issues.
I think that's my favorite costume, to be honest. Like the eyes.
Wait,
The eyes really make it.
wait for the. You'll see some fun stuff with that coming out. Kelly knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When's that going to be ready? By the way,
He hasn't got all mine yet.
I haven't got it all yet, and Meg's didn't
Oh.
come through, so I need her to send it again.
Oh, darn.
So
Okay.
in the midst of filming today, Kelly, for you,
Yes.
not that this was any part of the get up, one of the get ups. I got my bird out, and I know you'll see him. And this is kind of what he looks like. But then I got to looking and realized that he's broken.
He's molting. He's molting.
Oh,
What are you doing?
hold on. I was just.
You show
sharing
your
a
video.
screen.
testing things.
Like
No, I'm not showing my video.
his feathers are broken. His wings coming off. So I in the video I was holding it all together.
Steve, do you know what that would make you? The Bird King.
Jeff, thank you so much for following me on Instagram. Appreciate it. Actually, I think I just hit over 700 on Instagram, which for me is
wow.
really good.
Nice, dude. I don't do anything on Instagram, and you got more than I got.
I like Instagram.
And then-
I understand
I
it.
have 703. I don't understand
Nice,
it
dude.
at all.
What is
You-
that? Is that Underoos?
No, this is the band that the bird used to sit on when you wrap him and put him around your shoulder. I went to put him on my shoulder and he fell off of this. Then I looked at him and I was like, oh, he's Dumb and Dumber worthy of the bird. So
Pretty bird.
pretty bird. I should have brought this up there because look at this. He's got his wings just like there's his wing.
That's so
So-
sad.
You
I just
sold,
look, his tail's broken.
you sold our
and-
dead bird pee to a
pretty
blind guy.
bird, pretty bird.
Pretty bird. He didn't even have a head. I took care of it.
Yeah,
Tell me
so
what's her crack.
I used a lot of this today there's Minnie. I couldn't find her earlier. There she is.
Just finish that sentence. Why did you use a lot of this today?
I was doing something for Kelly, and Kelly, though, I did not make it to one of the costumes that I really wanted. It was a lot of work. I might do it in the morning.
Wait, I thought it was only supposed to be so many seconds.
Surfer girl, welcome in. And I did go to the post office finally, and I got your card, and
I feel like I
will hit
need
that
to
in a little bit.
Trevor, what's up?
Thank you so much.
I only did a few seconds, but I've got like 12 alter egos.
Actually,
Oh my gosh.
you guys chat amongst yourself what you're doing. I'm going to be right back.
Here, Meg, let me show you one of the alter egos from today.
Oh, yes. Let's see.
No,
Guys,
not
this
let
is a
us
sneak
see.
peek.
I will
A
send it to
sneak
you,
peek.
Meg.
Oh.
Everybody
can't-
else
I'll
will
get
have
a sneak peek.
an opportunity to.
I
Yes.
can't do it because it'll ruin Kelly's thing. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
So-
it won't ruin it. I promise you that.
I've already seen I've seen Patrick, so
Here, I'll just go to I sent them to Kelly and Marco Polo, so I will just go to them. Wait a minute.
Down.
Oh,
That was
Donna
close.
Jaworski. 927 followers on Instagram. I have no clue why anyone would want to follow me.
Oh, Donna, I am so excited to follow you. I love your pictures. You make so many good things. I don't know how many followers I have.
I haven't paid attention. Hi, Surfer Girl.
Hi, Surfer Girl. Hi, Sherry.
Okay, Meg, I'm sending this to you now. You got to mute your microphone.
Okay, I will. I'm so excited. I feel like I need a better costume now, though. Like Spider-Man's not pulling. I'm sorry.
There's no need for that. There's no need for costumes at all. Oh, but now that I know your secret,
Meg, you and I will have to get together, and maybe I'll give you a glimpse of what I have, and then you can make a decision if you want to do something else.
Some people I don't think dress up at all, Meg.
Nope.
Wait. I'm gonna mute my microphone.
Yes. Watch her facial expressions. Let's see if we can
Thank you, Karen.
Hold on, Shep. Everybody just stare at Meg. Just stare at Meg. Just stare at Meg. Hang on.
All right. So
Wait. Don't say nothing. Just look at Meg.
Oh, is she watching your thing? Oh my goodness.
Oh, one of them.
No.
Don't give it away.
No, don't stare at Meg. That's not a
That was
hashtag.
great. Nobody else has seen that except for Kelly.
Step up my game
So-
now. Oh.
I suppose I should send it to Shep too, though. since he's
I saw
on
some
here.
of it on Polo.
No, you didn't.
On the
Oh,
polo.
okay.
I didn't send. Oh yeah, you did.
So I got a really nice card from Leanne. I don't see her. I don't think she was in here, but if she watches the replay, and I'll reach out to her. She sent me a really nice card. And it was just right after my grandmother passed away. So thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that, Leanne. And I'm going to reach out to you. I'm a little behind on the mail. I got another little card here. And this is from Charlie and Stacy, Disney Nerd Herders. I see them right there. They're in here sending happy thoughts. And of course, there's Buzz. I'm Buzz. I'm Buzz.
Oh,
So, Charlie and Stacy, thank you guys so much. I love it.
Gee, where are your in salsa?
Yeah, he's
And
wearing the
then-
salsa hat.
Didn't you see
Also,
him?
got a card here from Surfer Girl, Sherry. Thank you so much.
She's so sweet.
It was a nice Easter card,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been crazy, so I haven't been able to get to the post office lately. But it is really nice getting these amazing heartfelt cards, and it means so much to me. So, Surfer Girl, Sherry, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Shep, I'm going to write you a postcard right now and send it to you.
But yeah, it means so much just getting that little bit of mail. That was, especially last month, was a tough month for me, so I really appreciate it. But anyway,
I don't have a card to send you, Shep. So here's an Oreo cookie.
I'll eat. Hold on, here.
I don't have a card right now. I have a high five.
Okay, I got my Toy Story one. Let's see if I can find one of Buzz.
It's actually a camera top.
It kind of looked like a cookie.
I know it's the lens top for my camera.
I got this one that has Buzz in it.
I was doing some epic filming today.
Bonnie.
Yep. Let me see what else I can find. I gotta have one with Buzz in it.
I know. I feel like I have a lot of stuff in my
Oh,
desk.
look, there's me. That's Woody.
Oh.
Let's see here.
So I got some big news.
Oh, you got news?
Yep.
Oh,
The big-
something real.
The big news. Yeah, the big news, which is partially real, it's somewhat fake. Which was a lot of it was designed. Well, all of it really was designed by my good buddy, our good buddy, Josh Triple P.
Oh yeah.
And he actually took the time and went in and reconfigured some stuff for me. But I finally launched some t-shirts. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm not going to do it that way because look how Inception that is.
Hello. This is what it looks like behind
This
the
is
scenes.
freaking me out.
This is my screen right now, and make sure there's nothing bad up right now.
You got a lot of tabs open across the top of the screen.
Just kidding. I know. I got Epidemic Sound. I got our private D&T Google pictures. I've got my Twitter, StreamYards. I've got YouTube up, and here
There it is.
Here is the Shep Family merch store. So when you go to the store, and it's just shop.spreadshirt.com/the Shep Family. Pretty basic and easy. You can see it up here. I don't know if you can see the cursor or not. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right here. Anyway, so if you little demo, that's me. Nope. So we have
Wind paper. That's the best.
We have the wind paper shirt. So we just have the regular standard Shep Family shirt, which is whatever. I'm more excited about the Shep Family, or the Shep Family. I'm not excited about that at all. The wind paper shirt right here, which is Josh Triple P original.
That's awesome.
And super excited about that. It looks awesome. So I actually put in my first order already. So, but
Nice.
Just something if you're interested in buying something. If not, really, I kind of just threw it up there for myself to have some stuff. But if you're interested, it's there. You know, you can get a mug, pretty sweet mug, wind paper mug. But anyway,
Did you add all that stuff already?
What's that?
Did you add all the stuff already?
Yeah, this is all the stuff added that you can get.
I think what I'm going to do, because I was looking at the mugs on mine, they're pretty nice mugs.
A beanie.
I'm going to try to buy mugs from everybody's channels so that
No, that's brilliant.
Put a mug collection back here.
Oh my gosh, there's a dog little outfit of a wind paper. I wish I had a dog.
Oh, you can. It's a wind paper bandana, dog bandana. So it was actually more so too, like especially right now with everything going on, you could actually purchase that and then use it as like a like a face covering.
Yeah.
So and then you could have a really cool wind paper face
People
covering.
are gonna be like, "What's wind paper?"
I know, like what the heck?
Fun conversation.
There's some kid stuff, and I honestly I threw most of the stuff up to buy stuff for my kids. And I mean, people aren't going to really want to walk around with a Shep Family shirt, but I do. So
I will.
But the wind paper thing really is what I'm excited about. And I'm probably going to add it over to the D&T site as well. So you'll be able to get it in two places. And anyway, that was really the big news.
So I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a Shep Family shirt, and then on the back of it, I'm going to put my own "I'm a member" in there, and just leave it like that.
Okay.
I love it.
But super excited. That was like the big news, which I was really excited about getting that.
What's the so spreadshirt.com.
Yeah, it's shop.spreadshirt.com / the Shep Family. No, there's
spreadshirt.com/the Shep Family.
Oh yeah, Donna posted it actually too.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get the link.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to put on the back of mine. I'm going to put on the back of mine. I'm his daddy.
Oh,
that's the next shirt I think is going to be on the D&T one is.
Who's your YouTube daddy?
Yep. But so I was excited about that, and I've been sitting on that for about a week, and I was like, I was back and forth whether I was going to actually put it out, but I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it on my show. So what the heck? Here it is. The wind paper. That's the one I'm really excited about. I can't wait till that one comes in because Josh crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. So
yeah, absolutely.
What does wind paper? Ryan McDowell, what does wind paper mean?
no, he's got to go back and watch.
I'm pretty sure you were watching. I'm pretty sure he knows wind paper at that. He had to have seen that stream. If not,
yeah,
you got to go back and watch that stream. That was actually a D&T stream.
Somewhere like episode like 27 or something.
It was I think it was back in August.
It was our August stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
our August stream. Yep.
Shep, I wrote you a card. I'll send it out tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Well, you don't, dude. You send me so much. Dude.
Nothing. I never send you anything.
He sends the kids stuff for every holiday.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
true.
Jenny. We got a big box the other day.
Not true.
It was for Easter, and Jenny was just through the moon because he's like, he's such a nice guy. He's so thoughtful.
Steve is so nice.
I'm pretty sure Jenny loves Steve more than me, but it's okay.
That's definitely not true.
she just yells at me all the time, and she's like, "Oh,
Shep makes up
such a
stories,
good
guys.
guy."
Shep
But
makes up stories. So
Oh, will there be wind paper for sale on your shop?
oh,
I don't know.
will there be what was it? Will there be wind paper? What
For sale on your shop.
Oh, most likely. Actually,
you need to get wind paper letterhead.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's
That
what
is-
you need to get.
I do want to talk though, real quick. I should have said it when you showed it. That logo with the pirate ship or whatever it is, and the thing's incredible.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
that was all Josh.
I mean, it's way better than our wind paper that we had on the show. So. I did go to a hidden gem today, though. I mean, we don't have any special topic, right? We're just kind of talking. It just,
Oh my goodness! Look what my dad pops in with.
Papa Shep. Yes, you should put. I'm your real daddy. And,
Yeah.
and Papa Shep agreed to adopt me the other day, last week.
Well, it's because it's because I don't go to his house and keep working over there. So he wants
Papa
to
Shep,
adopt me
I will
instead.
build you. So I have been in the carpentry business for a very long time. That's not what I do. I just do it for because my father made me. But I could.
I was
I'll come
forced
over
to
and
do
build you.
carpentry.
I'll build you anything you want built. If you want a doghouse to put Ryan in, I'll build you the doghouse. But I'll build you anything you need.
I got my own doghouse. It's actually portable.
You just pop it up wherever you're at.
Yeah, I figure anywhere I go, I'm usually in the doghouse, whether it's here or my parents' house. Because usually my dad, my mom, be like, you're in the doghouse. Okay, well, I luckily I have one in my truck, so
You put it up.
let me just it's quick. It's like a pop up. You pull the handle and it pops right into place. So
I can't wait till this thing is lifted so I come back out to Massachusetts. I think me, you, and Papa Shep all need to go to a movie again. That was one of the greatest nights of my life. Just it was just fun. And then
Well,
the best part is, he's like, "Oh, you should do this. Get Ryan back. You guys should go to Walmart."
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I ask him all the time.
Yes,
I'm like,
it's
listen,
brilliant.
I was like, listen, you just got to come on stream and hang out for a little bit and just shout because it's not that hard. Plus, you'll just make fun of me the whole time. So,
Yep.
What better way would you want to spend your Saturday night? You just sit there and make fun of me and make people laugh about all the things that I did in my life, and he won't do it. It's like a free.
I'm still claiming rights to the first exclusive interview. I'm asking forever. One of these days, I got it.
Yeah, Dre, what's up, Dre?
Okay. Was it your mom that said that your favorite subject in school or your best subject was lunch?
Yes, it was so great.
Well, that's it. Like literally, they could just come on here and just completely roast me.
Yep.
And it's open forum. Just have at it, and they won't do it.
Well,
So,
I think they know too, though, in real life that you are a gem, a diamond in the rough, and number one, you're an incredible father. You're the hardest working guy I know. Jenny's the hardest working woman I know, but you're the hardest working dude I know. And I think they know they did very well with you and that they're very proud of you. So it's easy to pick on you because they know.
but they'd still roast me. Preston, what's up, buddy?
They would still roast you, but they do it out of love because you are actually a really good guy.
I wouldn't say that, to be honest.
I
with
would.
you. I think you're over.
I said it in this card that I'm going to send to you.
Listen, I'm paying you a lot of money to kind of to pep me up a little bit, but that's a little bit over.
Did I make it too obvious?
I don't want it to be too obvious.
Steve, you got the job. Calm down. Take it down. a notch.
You had the job. Just turn it down a few notches.
How many cupcakes did the kids end up getting today?
So it's funny. My parents stopped over today and dropped off. Well, my dad originally called and said there were brownies. And then when I got them, they certainly weren't brownies. They were cupcakes. But then I was like, well, maybe they were brownies in like a cupcake thing, and they were definitely cupcakes. So now he corrects himself, but he did call them brownies at first. But
so he knows they're cupcakes. He called them
yeah.
cupcakes.
So my mom made some cupcakes, dropped them off, and I walked out to his truck, grabbed them, and then Abe was the only one that was waving at the window because the other kids didn't know. And then as soon as Abe yelled to Bryn, "Hey, Grammy and Grampy are leaving." By the time Bryn got up to the window, they were gone, so she got all upset. And my parents were heading down to my sister's house to drop off brownies for them, and my sister only lives like a mile.
Brownies.
Yeah, she only lives like, what's that?
Cupcakes or brownies?
Cupcakes. I said brownies.
Oh, so
again.
you just did the same thing he did.
Yeah, I just did what he did, yeah. So the cupcakes, and she only lives like 2 miles away. So I called him and said, "Hey, Brittany didn't get to see you. So when you're heading back by, just pull in the driveway and call me and I'll have her." So they did that. They pulled back in, and then all the kids, and even Cash and Delaney, because they can now, they're at head height of the windows. And so all 4 of them were standing out and waving. So they got to see their grandkids.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
So cute. Oh my gosh. And Karen Cook said that she ordered her shirt.
Karen was the first person to buy a shirt from me too. So
you are awesome, Karen. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. And again, literally, definitely don't do it if you don't want to, but I really, really appreciate it. For me, it means the world that there's a little bit of connection.
Your name's going to be on somebody else's body. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. Somebody's going to have. I'm just going to stop. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere good.
I can't find a way to dig out of this. So
how many cupcakes?
Better to stay at the level I'm at.
The kids had quite a few actually. I think not too many. I think the 2 bigger kids had 2 each. And then
again, I love it. He's implying that you ate them all. Is what he's implying. So.
Pretty sure that's.
Oh, there it is. He said, "I am thinking you eat them all, or eat all them all." Yeah.
I only had 1 because I was actually disappointed. I thought it was a brownie and it was a cupcake. I don't like cupcakes. I like brownies better. But it's all right. We'll.
So I found a hidden gem in my city today. Well, it's a little ways away, but it's not too bad.
I heard you found a hidden gem.
Which one? Because I don't know what we're talking about.
Are you talking about Aladdin?
That's what I want to know what you're talking about.
In the rough.
The crack.
Yes, I did find that. That's the gem I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
So I found a gem. A buddy of mine said, "Hey, I just realized you have this place right next to you, and they're incredible." And I said, "Where are they at?" And he said, "It's over at this location." And this location, I was like, "I drive by there every day. I've never seen this place." And it's an Amish bakery.
Wait.
Okay.
I got to interrupt real quick. That is right. I totally just saw that. Tomorrow night on Dole Whip Dad's channel, Jeff's channel, you will get to meet and see. And Stacy's been on a couple other before, but she's been on
maybe, she was on Jeopardy once. Like
one or two over the last year or so. But tomorrow night, our VP for the D&T show will be on DizTube with Jeff on Dole Whip Dad. So very excited.
Stacy, go ahead and post the link and
100%.
It's Jeff's channel, but I don't care. Stacy, go ahead and post the link and
100%.
Please post the time as well.
I think Diz.
It's 9 o'clock.
9.
She was on Jeopardy 3 times.
Yes, I thought it was 9.
Oh no, I woke Delaney.
So anyways, great.
Wait, hold on. Check this out.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming tonight. We appreciate it.
Wait, hold on.
No more cupcakes or brownies.
Wait,
so I'll go back, since he's got to be quiet, I'll go back to my story. So I was told I got to go to this Amish bakery, and I walked in. Aww.
Wait, she's going back down by herself.
Oh.
No, she's not.
Oh.
That's why I got to change.
We'll see you in a few minutes, buddy.
Oh no, Jenny's fine. She's just yelling at me. She's like, "You woke the babies up."
Poor Jenny.
But I wasn't even that loud, so I don't know. That's why I definitely got to. I should.
Your voice carries, brother. Your voice carries.
I've always been told that my voice is a little bit too loud. I don't know
Anyways,
people, but I'm gonna have to go and do that.
Julie McCallum says you had me at Amish Bakery. So I walked in and they have this thing and everybody's like, oh, you got to go get these donuts, which I'm not eating donuts right now because I'm on a diet and I'm really working hard.
But you bought them anyway, didn't you?
I bought them for my family. Yes, I did.
Family.
And I really did not have them. I am.
So Queen Steve gets one, and
the alter egos didn't have it either. So I did go to this bakery and I picked up. They have these things called. The whole point in going here is because somebody said they had this thing. This might get you. Did you answer no to this question, Shep? But they have this thing they call Amish crack, and what it is they are donuts dipped in caramel.
I like donuts.
I like donuts. Powder sugar.
Oh, that's
and powder sugar.
And the person that told me to go said, "Don't call it Amish crack when you go in there." And I was getting all the stuff that I wanted to get. I was loving every bit of it.
Amish what?
The guy, Amish crack.
Did you just make a drug reference? Now I got to go back and change.
That's what I said. Did you answer no to the question? So you never pay attention to me when I talk.
Was it Underoo?
It was not. So, anyways, I go in there and
You're clearly breaking every rule possible tonight.
I said, oh, I need to get these donuts. Hang on a second. I brought it back. I said, these are the ones that are like caramel and cinnamon that are famous. He goes, yeah, those are the ones we call Amish crack. I just started laughing. I was like, okay, I was told not to say that, but he said, oh no, we all call it that. So anyways, so they had these donuts that are really incredible. Supposedly they had, I bought egg noodles for my mom. They had Amish egg noodles in there. They make their own butter and creamery stuff. But the one thing that I went in there for myself is I like jams. I like putting them just on about everything. And I bought some jams. I gave one to my dad. It was called Bear Jam, and it had some different things. But I picked up these. I got a peach jam, which is literally just peaches and white grape juice. And then I got two more. One's called Harvest Jam, and it has what is this got? This is cranberries, apples, and orange peel. And it's pretty good. And then this one.
We have another.
We also have Traffic Jam, which is this one's really good. I already took a bite out of it. It's peaches, strawberries, red raspberries, cherries, and cranberries.
That's good stuff right there.
And if you look at it, you can see the seeds. Everything is real. I mean, you can see the big, huge chunks of cherry and everything. It is a really good place. They had a lot of good stuff in there.
Are we talking about Steve's diet?
Yeah.
His diet?
And then the donuts for his family.
Why is my diet in air quotes?
Well, you like White Castle and pizza, and you hide things from Dale.
What about the Tuesday?
I'm not hiding anything from Dale anymore. He's on me every day.
Patrick, are you still having that pizza stream on Tuesday?
Yeah, I was actually just working on the thumbnail a little bit. It's going to be my giveaway stream too.
Ooh.
My 1,802 subscriber giveaway.
That's awesome. I'm at
You're at 1 point.
I lost like 10.
I lost a bunch, but then I just got them back.
I can't even look at it because actually I'm actually pretty excited because I just got a computer finally that I can edit again on, which I'm disappointed because it's not editing as good as I wanted to, and I just got like a pretty decent computer. Anyway, that's besides the point. But I figure that's a good time to transition to what's next for the Shep family.
Oh.
That's not just clickbait on that title. Kind of sort of is. But
I didn't even notice it until now. It usually just says story time with Shep.
I know.
I can't believe that picture was taken today.
What picture?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
His thumbnail.
That's ridiculous. That's
Where's
ridiculous.
the thumbnail? I don't even see the thumbnail.
Oh my God, Julie.
No.
Yes.
No.
This time it's going to be quadruplets.
Wow. No. Definitely not. Wow. I would be in so much trouble.
Oh,
literally.
You should have 5 more so we can call it Jenny and Ryan plus.
All
9.
right, guys. In the chat, what name for the next baby do you want? No, I'm just kidding. There's definitely no baby. That would be absolutely ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. No. I'm going to do a video series. I'm very excited about this. And I'll probably start in the next day or two. I still got to film something, but I got so many crazy weird ideas going through my head. It's actually, I'm actually scared at this point in time.
Yes.
Those are the best ones to get.
But it's going to be a whole new video series on the Shep channel, on the Shep Family channel, and it is going to be. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to leave you guys in. Wait, commercial break.
You can't drop a bomb like that and then just leave. Gotta be sending a link out to somebody.
It's a long commercial break.
Hold on a second. I'm just trying to figure something out here.
I want to know what we're waiting for.
What? Did you send us another link?
No,
Yeah, I just got one.
I know.
You sent it to the wrong person.
No, just ignore it.
Just like the-
Who do you want it sent to?
I think you should name the next baby FG.
FG, is that what you said?
EFGHI. You can get a whole bunch of the alphabet knocked out at one time.
Sounds
FG.
good.
This is all just the like. I did this on purpose for suspense to make you guys really interested in what I'm going to say.
I'm interested.
Okay, tell us.
All right, so the next video series I'm going to do, and it's going to be a series of, well, however many weeks I can make it last. But it's going to be life lessons,
Oh my god.
tutorials, how-tos,
Oh, no.
and surviving different things. Like
For
it's
kids?
going to be a very informative series for people.
If it's
So-
anything like Vlogmas, I'm just so excited for this.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a weekly thing, and
Bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, daily.
3 times a
it'll
day.
be 4 times a month, 18 times a year, 150 times every 3 weeks, and every 4th Sunday. And if you subtract 5, that will be the specific day that it'll happen on. So if you can make any sense of that, my dad says he's making it up as he goes.
Yeah.
This
He's making me hungry. I had to open my jam.
We have a very special guest tonight.
What? Who would have guessed that?
It's a surprise, and
Shep.
he's an actor.
That'd be awesome.
Corey.
He played in a lot of movies,
It's got to be Corey.
but specifically, he played a role. It was a 3-part series, and actually, I think it was just 2. Anyway,
It doesn't matter.
I think it's just anyway.
Anyway,
He likes animals. He was
could be
actually
Triple P.
he was a detective.
Corey Exotic.
Corey Exotic.
He was a detective in the animal field, and he's also a card in a deck of cards. He's the highest ranking card,
An ace.
An ace.
Ace can be
Yeah.
one.
and his
Oh.
name is.
It's Dale with his hair.
Ace Dale.
As soon as you said ace, I was like, yep.
I was gonna guess Dale, but I sent Dale the link earlier, so I had no reason why you wouldn't have sent it to him just now.
Oh, I didn't get Steve's.
It was on
So
Instagram.
I haven't.
Oh.
There.
I'm not logged for some reason. I'm not logged into my
It's not going
Gmail
away.
account on my computer, so I can't send like a Gmail email. So I had to send it to Twitter, then copy paste it and send it through my phone. So that's why
I
it
sent
took
it
a
to
while.
Instagram. I'm sorry, I could have sent it to your Twitter. I thought you got them from Instagram.
Lisa, thank you so much. That's awesome.
No.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Adulting with
his
Shep.
head does not get knocked down. Like it's not going anywhere.
That's impressive.
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
Actually, that's funny. I should have
He's been
kept
wearing
it,
it
but
that way all day.
Yes, he has.
What
I
does
had
Jenna
I had
think?
a Frohawk like Zip talked about. I mean,
Mhm.
Steve talked about. He used to have at one point in his life.
A faux hawk.
But I ended up. So I took a shower, I did it all up in a Frohawk. So I was going to keep the Frohawk on. After I saw your ace, I was like, I'm
No
definitely
water.
keeping the Frohawk. And then I
Good.
went through a series of filming something else for something else, and I ended up having to take another shower, which kind of seems weird now that I think about it. But there was another shower involved, and it ruined my Frohawk.
I had to take 2 showers today during filming, so
I was gonna say I took a shower today. I haven't taken one since this and that.
Oh, man.
I might have took one Thursday.
If we're talking about bathing and hygiene.
He was talking about bathing and videotaping stuff. And I'm like, don't send me those.
Don't send me those.
Don't send me those.
Hey, I just watched the live
Ever
action
again?
Little Mermaid on Netflix, and I didn't realize it wasn't a Disney film until it
Hey,
was over.
Super Fluffy Yeti.
I was getting ready to ask you which one it was.
Great pyramid
It was the Netflix
trivia
one.
today with
Oh.
Kelly and Dale and Jenna and
my
Kelly
gosh,
and
That was
Mama.
fun.
That was
Great
awesome. That was
That was
awesome.
fun.
I was ninja listening.
That was a
Oh my
fun
god, it
game.
was so good.
It was
If the Diz and That crew doesn't do it on a Wednesday, I think we've
Well,
I
Zip,
threw it out
Zip
there.
said he was going
I've
to
been
quit.
trying to get you guys since December to do
quitting.
game nights.
oh no, we were all in at game nights. We just didn't want to do it.
Oh,
every
we weren't
week.
all in at game nights. I was told no.
Oh, I was
wanna see
100% in. I think we all were.
We
I don't know
definitely
what
were not.
happened.
I can
But
show you
the
message.
pyramid one, the exact game Kelly did today was amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, that was fun. Especially
Oh my god.
for the ones that I didn't know, like the.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious if we
Trying
teamed
to
up.
explain some of that. I think Zip said it one. Or like the Hemi, the Remy. I had no idea.
The Hemi, that was so
That
great.
was so great.
That was, I can't believe Jenna got Hemi, which she does know her vehicle. So I was like, I'm gonna try it.
Everyone in the chat was like, "Say rat, say rat."
No, the best one
well, I
was
wasn't
when it
even
came to
checking
Snow
out the
White.
chat.
The best one was when he came to Snow White and he said, "What
Yeah.
my parents got last night," and opposite of black.
Lady Jam.
How about
dwarves?
Awesome.
Jenna got it
How-
like, right away. She's like, Snow White.
How about Indiana Jones? He's like, "It's where I'm from," in a popular last name. I'm like, what?
So
Smith?
much fun.
Oh man.
That was so funny.
Yep, that was fun.
We
But
had
has anyone seen that Little Mermaid on the Netflix?
Is it the one with Queen Latifah?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
so there's 3 different ones that came out at the same time. Supposedly, Disney had their live action that was on their show. Queen Latifah played in one, or unless that was the Disney one.
No,
That's
that
a
hasn't
fancy
come
word.
out yet.
Huh?
That hasn't come out yet.
It came out before the Disney one. It was live on TV somewhere before the Disney one. Unless-
Oh, well, like the live version on TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they did Little Mermaid live on TV or
A
whatever.
few of the songs.
But then
This
the
didn't
one
have a
you're
lot of
talking about,
songs.
the different one.
Yeah, this one was a different one. It wasn't Disney. Because I didn't realize that until the very end. But it was really good. It was like a totally different twist to it.
Chris says Spaceball.
It's a big golf ball. I could not think of what that thing was called.
Guys,
that
I'm
was
telling you, it is harder than you think.
My
because-
favorite-
Oh, I definitely think so.
My favorite one though was when Kelly said it was the Mickey ice cream bar, and Kelly said it's a form of ice cream. And it's just right there, you can't say that.
So Nicole and I were playing Rummy 500, and we had you guys off to the side, and we were listening to you. And when Dale was trying to like have Jenna guess, Nicole was answering the questions. It was so funny. She wasn't looking at the screen. She was like, Space Mountain. I was like, oh my god, we got to play this. This is so much fun.
Oh yeah, that's fun. And yes, Andy J had said I like the guess for a topiary, and when I go, oh, it's that fancy word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
And I
Love
can't
and then what do I cook all my food in? The fryer.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Fryer-
I cannot
fryer
believe Dale didn't know who Merida was.
duck? No idea who
He's
Mary
Jenna
was.
goes, "Who's that?"
I didn't know either. I gotta-
Really?
admit. Yeah.
And it wasn't even like a word that I was trying to.
We watched Brave last night, and I still didn't know. I'm like, who's Meredith?
Wow.
we watched
That
we
was
watched
me.
Brave last night.
Hey, what was that other movie you were watching last night?
Oh my god, the Doc Light, I think it was. I had to shut it off because I was falling asleep and I wanted to watch the rest tonight. But
What's it called?
I think it's the Doc Light.
The
It
dock?
was on
Pretty
Are you
intense.
saying dark or the dock, like where the boats come in?
the dock.
No,
DAR.
it's the dock light.
Okay.
I thought he
It's
said
when you
dock.
bring your
I thought
exactly when you
I
bring your
thought
boat
you
in at night. You go to you.
Either
you
way,
find
it's
the
a scary
dock light.
movie, whether it's
Dock.
dock or a dock.
I thought it was like a lighthouse, something to do out there. You know,
It was pretty freaky. It was really freaky. And they're like, I'm like, seriously, you got a house all by yourself in the cornfields? I'm like, with lights shining outside.
And then, dude,
That's the movie
the
Chris
part
was
you
gonna-
showed us,
Yep.
if she like, I didn't know the backstory, but if she's by herself and she's home and she's in her bathroom and the lights go out and she sees someone run across
Nope.
and
She's-
she went sprinting after it. I
know.
would have been like,
well, she's with
Nope.
her daughter.
Window.
She is with their daughter. So,
Oh, okay.
oh,
but
I've been
oh
like,
my
sorry,
God.
honey.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how it ends.
because I would have
So
been
Nicole
out that
doesn't
window
watch
so
scary
fast.
movies.
I would have been like, see ya.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
But then she
exactly.
tells her daughter to stay. She sees lights in the cornfield, so she goes outside, tells her daughter to stay in the house, right? And now she's outside, and then turns around and looks, and now someone's in her bedroom going towards their daughter's room, and it's like so freaky.
Well, let me tell you this.
Oh,
In Indiana, Dale can attest, we have cornfields everywhere.
I have cornfields
We're the,
everywhere by
we're
my
the
house.
corn capital of the world. Anyway,
Yeah, Shep does too.
I've
We
lived.
had a blare when I grew up. Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt
Right.
you.
I say-
So
I-
when I grew up, no, I'm just kidding.
I lived in a house on a cornfield.
Hold on.
I will never do it again. It is the creepiest thing in the world. You
So-
hear noises coming out of that cornfield that are not natural, and you never ask questions. You never go in, and you never look.
Mm-mm.
So where my parents live, literally right down the road was a huge cornfield. And right in the middle of the cornfield was a little red house. And it was there for the longest time. And when I was in high school, growing up, it was like right after the whole Blair Witch Project thing came out. We really started like ramping up that whole creepiness stuff. And it, like literally there'd be like 10 of us and we'd go in this little creepy house. And it was like a little farmhouse. It was probably no bigger than like 20 by 20. It wasn't very big. But it was like the farmhouse for like it had been around since like 1800s, and it was like the little farmhouse. And we used to go in this little farmhouse, and it was creepy because things were falling. Like it was just not decapitated because that would be just awkward. That there was limbs on a house, and they'd get to, but it was dilapidated. And
decapitated.
Dilapidated.
it was dilapidated, and we would stroll through this house and just freak each other out. But my parents can vouch for it. Like it was such a cool little house, but it was so freaky, and it was in the middle of the cornfield, and especially during like this time of year when the corn was really high. Right? Is it right now or is it the fall?
I think it's the fall.
I think it's the fall.
It's knee high by the 4th of July. The saying is around here. So
Okay, so whatever, the fall, it's the same thing. And
why not?
it was just so creepy because there was actually another. So there was probably like 6 to 8 of us in my little group of friends that kind of a few of us lived in the area, and then there was another group that was like 3 or 4 years older than us, and I didn't know until later on, but they used to sneak in through the cornfield and then do like creepy things. So we'd always get freaked out because like there'd be like corn husks getting thrown at the house, and we'd be like, oh my God, you know. And of course we're like, you know,
Are we? Josh, what's up, buddy?
We were like-
Door TV One.
What's up, Josh?
18, 19, 20 at the time. So it was scary.
The contacts are out. What is in your hair, Dale?
He's Ace Ventura. He's a movie star.
Oh, and at one point in the movies, right? The mother goes to the daughter, "Hey, let's go outside in the cornfield and play flashlight tag." I'm like, "What?"
No.
I'm like, "Who wants to do that at night in the cornfield? You know something's gonna happen."
Well, and look, all them aliens always land in a cornfield.
Right.
It's a known fact that you see the crop circles all the time. They only land in cornfields.
It's a fact.
I did get a glimpse of one of the aliens before I shut the movie off, and it was not what I was expecting. It was pretty freaky. So
Like,
I gotta go
Are
back
there
to that.
aliens?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not like a bad murder thing. This is about aliens.
Oh yeah. This is like, yeah.
Oh, so don't go in the
Yep.
cornfield. Like, yeah, like
Oh,
The
it's like,
daughter-
it's like the Mel Gibson movie.
kind of like that, but like three
Signs was
Signs?
intense.
300 times scarier.
Signs
Really?
was really intense.
I like Signs. That was good.
Are we turning this into a ghost story?
No. I don't do those. I don't do that.
So just by a show of hands.
Wait,
I'm not gonna ask for stories.
Wait,
By a
hold
show
on.
of hands.
Time out real quick, Steve.
Yes.
Real quick. Meg doesn't do scary movies, but our favorite holiday is Halloween.
Okay, I
True.
know that's really messed up.
True.
I don't do scary movies. I will never, ever, ever go to Halloween Horror Nights, but I like doing special effects makeup. I like knowing what's behind the scenes. But like, I watched The Ring when I was in like fourth grade, and I will not watch another scary movie. Like, jump scares get me the most. So I don't have energy from that.
So by a show of hands here, not necessarily who believes in ghosts, but who believes in something has the ability to happen.
Yes, 100%.
Let me
Let me tell you why real quick. Because I've experienced way too many things in my life.
Oh, here we go.
Not to be, no, I'm not going to tell stories.
Here's another thing.
I've
No, I
experienced
want
way
you
too
to.
many things in my life not to believe in something.
Here's another thing that my dad.
Can
and
we
my
all shut the
mom
lights off and have Steve tell us a
both in the
story?
chat. Well, at least my dad's. He might have gone to bed. I don't know if he's still here. He will 100%. My mom and my dad will vouch for this. And pretty much, actually, Jenny's been in my house, my parents' house when this happened, and I can name like all my friends who've had. But we've had so much stuff happen, and my parents built their house where they are currently in 2000. And the backstory is that it was sort of around a Indian burial ground or something like that.
Oh, poltergeist. Here
And
we go.
we've had some stuff happen in my parents' house that like I've been more freaked out than I've ever. I mean, I heard stuff that I can't even describe.
Nope.
It's crazy. Like we'd be all sitting at the kitchen table, and we look in, and my parents had like they have like a big bonus room, family room with tall ceilings, and the ceiling fan would be running and be going. Because it was like, I think at this point in time, I think it was like, in the summerish or something like that. And the fan's going and it slowed down and then it started going reverse.
No.
And now it did have a remote control, but the remote control was on the table and we could see it and the buttons were lighting up and it was literally like start going backwards.
I just got the chills.
Another time.
Josh, because he's seen it. Josh has seen one too. So
I was still in school, and where my parents' office was, where our main computer was, where I used to do computer stuff. And really,
what?
Oh,
you can't just go really.
Yeah, no. So my neighbor Sean, who's actually in here right now in the chat, he said Amityville Horror, the horror house, is actually only 10 minutes from here, dude. Sean,
Wow.
you gotta check it out. We're gonna go check that out and vlog that.
I used to go to these places
It needs
when I
to
was
happen
younger.
right now.
That's awesome. I didn't. That's literally like
Wait,
10
guys,
minutes
hey,
away.
real quick. We're making Meg uncomfortable. So
No. I'm just saying, you guys are crazy to like want to go and do that. Like,
so I didn't believe, not to tell a story or anything, but I did not believe in any of this kind of crap when I was younger until somebody said, you got to come see this and you got to come do this. And when I finally started going to these things and actually watching some of these things, and because first off, we started watching Ghost Hunters, and that can be kind of, but it is kind of interesting until I saw one episode where I saw something that they didn't catch. And I thought, something's weird going right there. What just happened? And I watched it back like 5 or 6 times, and you could clearly see something move across the screen. And so I started researching it. Nobody else said anything. So we sent it in, and some other people sent it in. And on a later episode, they go back and address that situation where they said our viewers caught this and we didn't even see it on the footage, and it's plain as day.
What was it? What was it?
It was I don't know if we really do. We want to talk about this kind of stuff?
It's already happening.
Okay.
It's Saturday night, man.
So I actually watched Ghost Adventures with Zach and the other guys. I can't remember their names, but so they were watching, and he got under this old stagecoach it was at like a saloon style bar or something. He got under a stagecoach because it was supposed to be one of the haunted areas. And Aaron, the cameraman, who always he's always really paranoid, but he starts feeling something tug at his leg, and he starts looking like they have a camera on him, they have a camera away, but he goes nuts and starts jumping. And when he does, they're focused on him because he's moving, but they don't realize that out the back of the stagecoach, you see a shadow, like it's standing there, and it literally turns like this and starts going like this. You can see it run. That freaked me out, Patrick. And it starts running, and it goes up the hallway.
What?
And I watched it like 5 or 6 times. And I was like, look, this is an arm, and this is, I mean, you can clearly see this thing. It's like it's a shadow though. And it's like, and it was dark, so it's hard to see. And I kept watching. I showed my mom, and I showed everybody. And then sure enough, they addressed it after the fact that they found it. As viewers kept sending stuff in, they saw it. It was creepy.
So Sean corrected. It's the Conjuring House, which is fine. It's still a good scary.
Oh
movie.
yes, that's a great movie.
That's
so when I was in high school,
that is.
Like I was saying, my parents, my dad's office where our main computer was right below my parents' bedroom, and my parents' bedroom is up like on the other side of the house, but they have like a back staircase going right down to the office.
Good night, Dre.
That was like, Dre, have a good night. That was like the area where I would sit there at the time and do like, AIM. Anyone knows what that is? AOL Instant Messenger and, Napster and all that stuff. I mean, but anyway.
We're talking about like 30 years ago.
It was a while ago.
He said Napster.
Napster
was even around when I was growing up. So it was around.
So, my dad wakes up to like on the keyboard, someone like typing away, and he yells down, "Hey, Ryan, knock it off. It's late. Go to bed." And he hears, keeps going, and he starts getting aggravated. So he goes downstairs. No one's down there, and he goes into my bedroom, and I was out cold sleeping. So that was one story that he can vouch for. He actually witnessed. And another time, I was in my bedroom and I was asleep, and I wake up to my stereo, and it was an old school. It was an old school CD player. It had like a CD player on top with a cassette player, and it had like the multifunction buttons. Like you had to hit like tuner if you wanted to listen to the radio, or CD if you wanted to do CD, and then cassette if you wanted to do cassette. And you actually had to hit the play button for it to run. So it was probably like 11:30 at night, and my stereo turns on, the loudest it can be. And my dad comes running in, "Turn it down!" He's like all mad because it's 11:30 at night, and then realizes that I'm like literally just waking up at the same time he's coming in. Like, what the heck? So again, it was one of those things where like you had to hit the play button. Like if you turn the stereo on, nothing would happen. Like you could turn it on, and you would have to either designate what you wanted, but you had to hit the play button. And somehow it turned on, and again was the loudest it could be, which I never even in the time, like I barely even used the thing. And when I did, it wasn't cranked all the way up, and it was cranked all the way up. And so that was crazy.
I'm freaked out.
Another time, it was me, my dad, and at the time I was playing competition paintball, which was fun. But there was a group of us hanging out in my dad's family room, and we were all just chatting and shooting the breeze. And we just all of a sudden, just one of those times where just everything kind of goes silent. We're all just talking, whatever. Everyone goes silent for a sec, and all of a sudden we hear someone talking in literally the next room over, and every single person in that room looked over and was like, what the heck? And of course, me and my dad, we already experienced a bunch of stuff. We're like, oh yeah, it's just Bob the ghost, no big deal. So multiple people heard it.
Oh my gosh.
And then another time, I wasn't there, but my parents were sitting at the dining room table or the kitchen table, and they had some friends over, and so the kitchen table is like in their big kitchen area. They have a big kitchen, open kitchen, and they have a little kitchen table where you typically eat, and then they have a formal dining room where you would have like bigger gatherings and such. and they have pocket doors. So the doors go into the wall. So one of the doors was open and the other was in the wall. So one door was out and the other one was in the wall. And my mom's friend happened to look over and she saw a figure walk across, and she could see the figure walking where the glass was open because it's a glass French door. And she could see the figure walking across where the glass was. And as soon as the figure hit the area where the door was in the wall, it was gone. And like at the time, she just was staring there like, and so my parents were like, what? And she's like, I just saw something like a white figure go across. And it was like, yeah, that's normal.
Meg, are you okay?
I'm never ever going to Massachusetts again.
Well, you just don't go to my parents' house. My parents' house is ridiculous. There was another time where I was up in the bathroom. I was up in the upstairs, and my parents and I don't know. It was like my parents, my sister, and I think Jenny was there, and they were in the family room. And I was like, my parents' house is decent size, and I'm like a good distance away, and I heard footsteps from my parents' room, exit my parents' room, go down the hallway, and then go out to the balcony where it overlooks down into the foyer. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, I know they're all down in the family room, and I could hear them talking. So then I'm like, hey, who's out there? And I heard nothing.
Stop.
And I'm like, all right, this is ridiculous. I'm like, who's out there? And again, nothing. So then I'm like freaking out. I'm like, because I heard it clear as day, like, right in front of the door, like someone walked right in front of the door. So I start freaking out. I'm like, all right, who's up here? And so my dad hears me like yelling, like, because I'm at this point like scared, pissed, And he's like, what's wrong with you? What's going on up there? And I'm like, who's up here with me? He's like, no one's up there with you. I'm like, well, someone just walked to the balcony. And I'm like, literally he's like, well, no one's up there. And as soon as I could hear him walk from the family room out to like the kitchen. And then as soon as I heard him walk back to the family room, I heard the footsteps come back, walk right by the door and head back to my parents' room. And I'm just sitting there like, nope. I'm like, I'm not leaving this bathroom until someone comes and gets me.
Dale, I know Jenna doesn't like scary things, but what about you?
I used to watch some scary movies back in the day and stuff, but haven't since. Yeah, she doesn't. So I haven't watched anything in a long, long time.
Yeah, Nicole doesn't like scary movies at all.
Until I was 22.
I watched it by myself.
Until I was 22, the scariest movie I had seen was Jurassic Park.
I'm not a big scary movie fan either. Like, it's not my thing. I enjoy comedy, but like, I think what scarred me for life was.
This is the only thing?
No, this is just this avenue.
Around the house.
I guess I shouldn't go down that. Yeah, I shouldn't go down that road because there's a lot of things that I'm not scarred. I'm a normal human being.
A normal boy.
I'm a normal boy.
So I have way too many stories of things that I've experienced to fill up in one chat. So.
Oh, it's crazy. But dude, I was like, oh my dad's
spiders.
a spider. I was probably. I don't know. I was probably like 8 or 9 years old, and I watched Arachnophobia.
Oh, jeez.
And that, like that.
I still have a problem eating popcorn.
Yeah.
After
at that age, I was like, see you later. And he always brings the story up. He actually brought it up the other week where I would be in the pitch black in my bed, and I'd wake up screaming, spider. And my dad and my mom would come in, and sure enough, I would see a spider on the wall or on the ceiling, and it was pitch black. Like, you couldn't see it, but I just had that. I was so traumatized from that movie that I had this spidey sense. I'm pretty sure I'm Spider-Man at this point because, legit, I think I can shoot stuff out of my arms because I have that kind of spidey sense. But
Jonathan Chong said, "Steve, do you still want to be adopted and live at Papa Shep's home?"
So he's still watching. He can vouch for every single story that I've said.
Oh, I believe you. Like I said, I've experienced way too many things not to know something's up. But normally, and I don't. That's why I just asked first, because normally people make fun of you when you have stories like this, and it's a real thing for people that have experienced it. So
Yeah,
I've
there's
had
something going on.
I've had some extreme bonding moments with people in my past where I don't know how we get on the subject, but we finally do, to where people experience things that where they can't move. I'll tell one story because I don't want to get into too many of them, but my aunt's house was, well, I'll tell one for now, then we'll see how it goes. My aunt's house, I believe it to this day is still haunted. I've experienced so many weird things, the sounds, the visuals, believe it or not, the touching sensations. It was freaky weird. So anyways, he said you missed a few stories. Actually, you haven't even told them all.
Oh yeah. There's so many. I could go on like you. I could go on for a long time.
So many. So anyways, my aunt lost a baby right before it was born. The cord got wrapped around its neck. It had been a long time ago. But anyways, they made her give birth to it still because it was that close to being coming out. And it was a girl. They named it and everything. And anyways, she was. I had told them some of these stories because I felt uncomfortable at their house, and they asked me, "Why do you want to sleep downstairs?" I said, "I can't sleep upstairs because of this, this, and this." I said, and it's not like I feel that there's good senses and bad senses and evil senses and all this other stuff. Well, I got a really uneasy. I just did not feel easy up there. I felt things. I heard things. I just didn't feel comfortable. So she went on to proceed to tell me that when they moved into that house one night, she woke up in a panic and could not move. And all she could do is look around. She looked around at the foot of her bed and saw a figure looking at her very angrily at her. And it started coming closer to her. And then another figure came in, went in, looked at, simply because of the story. Another figure came in, looked at the one, and ran it off, and then turned right at her face and looked at her, and then left, and then she was free to move. And it was on the 16th birthday of the death of her child.
Wow.
That she experienced that. So she thinks it was her child mad at her, coming at her, because it was a girl. I didn't want to tell you that beforehand because you might have been able to infer it, but it was a girl standing at the foot of her bed that looked very angrily at her, and it wound up being on the 16th birthday of her child's birth/death.
That's weird.
I can't leave my house now. I can't.
I scared Zip away.
Yeah, and to answer Karen too, my dad just did too. But yeah, there hasn't been like anything for a while at my parents for some reason. Like it was like the first 3 years, maybe 4 years that we moved there, and they built it where they live now, and it was definitely like the first 3 or 4 years, and then all of a sudden things really just. Look at Zip.
Rockin' Robin said, to all those of you on the video, what was the most favorite scary movie that made you wet yourself?
I'll tell you. So that was the other thing too. Like I was going to say, one of the biggest movies that really freaked me out at the time, because I was probably 14, 15, maybe 13, 14, 15 at the time. And I saw Scream, and that freaked me out.
Really?
Scream freaked me out when I was a kid.
That one was mild for me.
Freddy Krueger freaked me out when I was a kid. I didn't want to
go to
sleep.
Scream for me hit home because it was like, at the time, like I was old enough where I was left alone at home, and it was so realistic because like that stuff can happen. You know,
I can do intense movies. I can do suspenseful movies, but for some reason, the freaky girls walking upside down on their hands and feet with their necks twisted around, walking at you, that just doesn't. I can't.
See, that stuff to me. Oh, yeah, my dad says Chucky, but that stuff to me isn't scary because I know it's more unrealistic. But like well, I guess. My dad says Chucky. I saw Chucky when I was young too. I saw Chucky when I was like. I was probably around 8 or 9. At the same time, I saw Arachnophobia, and Chucky was scary because I love stuffed animals. Like I grew up with oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles. What the heck? Who says oodles? I had so many stuffed animals. And after that movie, I was like, get him out of here. I don't want any more stuffed animals.
I used to have a bunch of stuffed animals too. Now my niece has them all.
So I got a problem. PJ's sleeping with Nicole tonight.
You got to sleep in the basement?
No, I'm going to sleep in his room, but he's got a. Oh, I almost zip slipped. He's got a crap ton of stuffed animals in there, and I'm not going to be able to.
They're going to be staring at you all night.
I'm going to the basement. I don't know where I'm going to go.
Yeah, you
video.
I'm going to crawl in between PJ and Nicole.
Think how easy it'd be for the witches to come over from Salem to your house.
Oh my God, I could tell you stories about Salem that I haven't seen, but just the ones I've heard.
Salem's nuts, dude.
Oh my God, there's a couple of houses that I won't even walk by.
But
I just,
anyway, Dale, are we boring you? Sorry.
No, I was trying to look at some things up, but the Saw series.
Yes, I love Saws.
I love
Saws
movies because they're.
But those are more disturbing.
Do you want to play a game?
But they have like a. I like the thought process that goes into to try to get them out of to be able to survive. Like what?
What's up, Miguel?
Miguel, what's up, buddy?
What's the key to get out of this thing? But I was also looking up to see. I remember the thing I remember most is they cut the Achilles heel of the people. Hostile.
Yeah.
Movies from back in the day too.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
He's like, go ahead, walk away.
Yeah.
My dad wanted to set the record straight that I did not see them at our house. They were at my neighbor's house.
You snuck out and watched them over there, huh?
I was at my friend's house, and their parents were a little bit more relaxed on what we saw. So I saw Arachnophobia and Chucky and all those over there. Friday the 13th, I saw that over there.
So again, I'm not joking. The scariest movie that I watched till I was 22 was Jurassic Park. Then what turned out to be my ex-fiance, but she was very, very into scary movies, and so we started watching them. And the first one I watched was The Ring, which was a mistake. The second one I watched was When Darkness Falls, which is about the Tooth Fairy, and that was just creepy, suspenseful, weird.
I've never seen that one.
It's just wrong. Don't watch it. And then from there, that's what she liked.
The Tooth Fairy?
We started watching them all. Dude, it was called When Darkness Falls. Actually, I think it was set up in the Northeast too. So maybe in Connecticut.
There's like literally a movie called The Haunting in Connecticut. I will not watch those movies. I won't.
I've seen that. That's on Netflix, right?
I have no idea. I won't ever watch them.
Miguel
it takes place in Connecticut.
At his cousin's house, and wish he never would have because he was way too young.
Oh.
My movies would be I'm not the kind of boo movie kind of guy. I liked movies like that were scary, that were like Rear Window from Alfred Hitchcock. Misery, when she breaks his ankles.
I've not heard of either of these yet.
Oh
Misery
my gosh.
good.
Misery is a great
That was
movie.
what's her name? She plays in a lot of the American horrors too now. Well,
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Yeah, that
Bates Hotel.
If you haven't seen Misery, you need to watch Misery. You want to talk about a good movie that will make you get creeped out? That's a good movie.
See,
the scariest movie for me was probably watching back
Corner
on VHS.
Sports. Tell me what's up, buddy?
Watching My Wedding. That was the one that really scared me.
I could watch that one. I would watch that one.
You'd watch that one?
I love it.
I like more suspenseful things. Like Signs is my kind of movie. I love that kind of.
I like Signs.
Signs is really good.
Intensity that where there's going to be like small shockers, like for instance when the hand comes under the door, that kind of thing.
Don't do that.
And like if you're just kind of relaxed, because
and even the other one that he did, The Forest, not The Forest.
The Following or the Happening.
Yeah, where they all live in that village.
Oh no!
That was The Village.
Oh, The Village.
Yeah, that was really,
where they all live in the village. Oh,
the village. That was different. The Happening, though, he also did that. M. Night Shyamalan, by the way, is who did all these movies. He did The Happening, where the plants started emitting hormones or senses that would get into the body and cause you to hurt yourself.
Yeah,
people were like walking off buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
that was a good one too. But so I like that though. The Signs though is I like those movies where you get relaxed, where it's not like constant just
T-Money. Hence the name. The Village.
Yes, The Village. So like when you start to relax and sit back and everything, then all of a sudden an alien walks by and you put your feet up off the floor and you won't stand up like that or sit like that anymore. It's just, I don't know. I like those suspenseful movies.
I feel like I shouldn't be in this stream anymore.
This is the future of the Shep Family channel.
The big
Yeah,
news.
this is all where I was going with it. We're gonna do like
Scary
ghost hunts.
story times.
I get scared watching Game of Thrones. Like I feel like that's really suspenseful, and I get scared. Like I have to watch it like that. I was telling you guys, like I have to watch like that, and I don't do like even I can't watch Jaws because
See, I like Jaws. It's an intense, but it's not like really over the top.
yeah,
It
but
was intenser back in the 70s when it came out. That was freaking nobody. I wouldn't get in the bathtub after watching Jaws. That would scare the crap out of me.
And that was taped up in Massachusetts down the Cape.
So you guys got all the creepy stuff up there.
Yeah, so
It's where they make all the movies. Dougie,
What time is it?
Dougie.
What's it, like
Dougie,
3
thanks
a.m.?
so much,
Dougie must
dude.
just be waking up.
It's got to be, or he's not.
It's gonna be,
hasn't
what,
slept
5
yet.
a.m.? What is it?
it'd be like 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Dougie, is it 5 a.m.?
Dougie, thanks so much, brother.
Dougie's awesome.
He's like Steve though. He doesn't sleep though.
Wow.
And that's what I was just sitting here thinking, like, this could be the stream.
But he does a show. If you guys don't know, he actually does a show on tonight. Well, last night on Saturday nights.
4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. And he does a show with who is it? The UK Disney family or Dougie, post it. But on Saturday nights he does a show.
Today's
But
Saturday night.
it's a lot earlier during the day because
Where's
it's Saturday. It's Saturday night UK time,
Gotcha.
and they do a nice little show. So go check that out.
This is one of those streams.
And,
like we always
and
get
Dougie posted it. I know that Dougie
Oh, the
is
UK.
very
UK Disney couple.
yes UK Disney company. That's it. Yeah. So they them along with Dougie and a few other people, they do a Saturday night stream, which is Gus Chaos. I love it. But it's obviously a lot earlier in the day for us, but definitely go check it out. If you're not subscribed to UK Disney Couple, go subscribe so you guys can watch. And it's usually always a fun show.
This is one of those streams. After the streams, we always stay on and talk for a while. This is one of those streams that I feel like at least me and Shep could stay on for 3 hours telling ghost stories to each
Oh,
other.
I'm telling you, it's funny because like you forget about stuff like this, and then
Lots of accidental swear words. Did Zip join the show?
zip slip. But it's funny because you start talking about it, and then you realize like how many interactions and how many things you actually have to share, and it's crazy. It is crazy.
This is the first time I've ever expressed this on like a platform like this with this many people. So.
Well, it's fun because I mean, you know what? Like at the end of the day, if people don't believe in it, then
That's
who
fine.
cares, right? Like if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. Like that's that. The beauty is it's fun to talk about, and if you've never had an experience and you don't believe in it, that's fine. But I'm sure you'll get some kind of comedic relief out of some of the experience that we've had because I'm sure, like looking back at some of the stuff that I've had, it was like ridiculously crazy, and it's fun just to talk about. So it's fun.
And there's been a lot of people too that have what they think are experiences where they just have something happen, they don't know how it happened, or like a broom could have fallen over and they thought it was somebody walking around, things like that. But
yeah, I
don't talk
love
about those things. I talk about the things that I've experienced that I can say I've experienced,
and that like I love Ghost Hunters.
Yes,
that was like one of my favorite series ever.
Yep.
And
I saw the same ghost that Russ saw.
what's that?
I saw the same ghost that Russ saw.
You did what?
I once saw a ghost who wore a top hat and could switch his
But dude, Ghost Hunters was great because like they were at least they had the like their mindset was to try to disprove it first.
Yep.
So any way that you could disprove something, that was how you're gonna attempt to go about it. And for me, like all the experiences that I've had, I don't know how to disprove it. Like, I don't. You sit there and be like, okay, well, how does this make sense? And then you can't actually come up with a reason. And you're like, yeah, there's no explanation. Like, I know that every single person, the bathroom experience that I had, that was probably the freakiest one that I've ever had, because it was like boop, boop, like legit footsteps right in front of the door, and I know every single person was in the family room.
Yeah.
And even hearing my father walk towards the door, like walk towards the area to talk to me, I could hear him. I could hear his footsteps walk closer. And then after he left, to hear the foot, like, there's just no explanation. I just couldn't. And that's what's crazy. And that's what I mean. That's what's fun.
Well, and Ghost Adventures like that too. They try to debunk things first, and
yeah.
But Miguel says, "How did we get here this evening?" And then Meg says, "I don't know." And Meg
So I remember it was because
how do we get anywhere?
I turned on that movie last night, and
then that was
talking about
a story about his house. And oh wait, I'm sorry. I kind of asked, "Does anybody believe in something?" And that's why I said, you try to be intelligent about these kind of things, but once you start getting a rush and you actually enjoy it, you start going and looking for the stuff at some of these places. And
if I go ahead, sorry, Steve.
So there's some pretty active.
Don't interrupt, Steve.
I won't.
It happens all the time. Why would you start now?
Interrupting.
What would we be talking about if I clicked on The Hangover instead of the Dockhouse?
No, that's a good point.
We could just sing a song. What do tigers dream of?
Oh, so let me just my dad. It's funny enough because I tell you, I always say my dad can verify what I say, and he just texted me. He's still watching, and I told you guys about the experience that my dad had where something was down in the room down below typing on the keyboard, and he was getting upset because he kept telling me to go to sleep. Goes downstairs, no one's down there, and of course I'm in bed sleeping. Well, we have a neighbor. So the neighbor that was there when we built the house had since moved. A new neighbor moved in, and the kid, I think he was like in his mid-teens or something like that. His parents were gone. He was home by himself, and my parents were home, and they see the police cars show up at my neighbor's house.
Where this is going?
Yeah, the police cars showed up at my neighbor's house. So my dad ends up going over to see what was going on.
By the way, this happened about 3 years ago.
And it wasn't too long ago. It wasn't too long.
Your dad said it happened 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, yeah. Okay. I see that. I see that now. Yep.
Carry on.
I gotcha. So my dad ended up going over to see what was going on and ends up talking to the kid. And the kid ended up saying that where he was, he heard somebody typing away on the keyboard.
Stop.
And that's what freaked him out. And he ended up calling the police because he was so freaked out about it. And that's the same exact experience that my dad had. Like, it had been probably 15, 20 years earlier. But either way, it was a similar experience.
Meg will be texting me for like 4 hours after the stream.
No,
let's talk about it.
But it's neat that, or not. It is kind of neat that, like, it's neat that, like, that same experience that my dad had. Literally, the neighbor had the same thing and got so scared that he called the police to come. And the police did a full scan of the house to make sure there was no one else in the house. And it was so real to the kid that someone was there typing away on the keyboard. So.
See, I'm by myself a lot. Well, not now, obviously, because everyone's in quarantine. But like typically, I would be by myself a lot, and so a lot of things would happen. And in my house, we have my alarm system set up. So if you open a door, it'll send in like notification saying like this door has been opened. And I've been in my house where that has gone off, and I've been by myself.
Oh, no.
And like we also have something. We have like a sliding glass door in our back, like in the back of our house, and it has a notification that like it says sliding glass door break, like as if someone would have like broken the glass door. And so at like 2:30 in the morning, it like went off, And I still had my dog at that point. So like I like quickly got up, I locked my door. I had called my dad, and luckily my dad had picked up, but there was literally nothing that happened. And we have like cameras around the house too, so we could see like what was going on. And I'm thankful for the cameras because I'm like, is someone in my house? But it's happened to me on multiple occasions, and then other things have happened to me. So like these stories about like being alone, and I'm like, oh, okay.
What kind of like that story that you're talking about? What really made me feel really freaky for the first time when I was young, real young. I was sitting in my house, and the way our house was configured, when we were sitting at the living room, you would sit and you would stare right here at the TV, but you could, if you sat on this wall, you could also see down the hallway, which led to all the bedrooms. And I was sitting there one day, and I can remember it plain as day. I was sitting there, we were watching TV. My mom was off to the other side, which is you couldn't see down the hallway by. And I swear, from the back room, my brother's room, literally, I just saw somebody stick their hand out into the hallway and then pull it back. I said, "Hey, who's back in the bedroom?" And she said, "Nobody." And I said, "Well, I swear somebody just stuck their hand out in the hallway." And she said, so we went and looked, nothing there, no big deal. I thought, maybe I'm just seeing things. So, kid you not, we're sitting there, and I get up. We had this rule in our seat: if you get up, you lose your seat, type of thing. And I hated it. And so I went in and got a drink, and my brother came home from school and sat in my seat, and I got mad at him, whatever. But so I wound up sitting over in the other chair, and he sat where I was. Half hour later, he goes, "Hey, who's back here in our room?" And I said, "What do you mean?" My mom said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I don't know. Somebody just stuck their hand out into the hallway."
Stop.
Wow.
And that was when I started thinking, wait a minute, something weird can happen.
Wait a minute.
And we went back again and checked, nobody.
Oh
So
my
without
God.
him, he wasn't even there at the he didn't even know about it because he wasn't.
You know
there.
what? Maybe it was him. He snuck in the
there.
window,
No, he
did
was
it.
at school. He was
You
playing
thought he was at school. Maybe it was
Well, I
him,
mean,
and then he was
on a
like,
basketball team. So yeah. I mean, but anyway, no, it was.
"Call
It
him
was-
up right now. Let's talk to him."
I just looked at my mom and I said, "See."
BRB.
It would have been great if they stuck out the hand and yelled "spaghetti" at the same time.
So yeah, I just it's been really weird with some things that have happened, and
Ooh, I'm freaked out now.
so well, I'll tell you another one too though.
Keep
now that
it
we're
going.
now we're on the stories. Sorry, Dale, are you okay listening to them, or you want to talk about something different? Okay, so I used to run a community center in where I used to live.
Which
And-
community?
It was just
kidding.
not a YouTube community, real community. So it was an old elementary school from where so it was built in like the 1800s, and it was pretty much kind of condemned, but we were in charge of it. We used to have these events and stuff there, and I was the president of the board. We would go through things, and I started hearing all these stories, and people would start telling me things, and there was somebody said, "Hey, look this story up. You can find this." When it was a school, a kid was running through there was two wings and a center section, and there was a kid that was going up the stairs back when it was like first built and fell through the stairs and died. So I looked it up thinking that's a joke, and it's not a joke. It really did happen. So then people had talked about seeing this kid all the time. I used to ride along with all the cops in my town. Like I had to sign waivers. We rode all the time. And they have an entire book full of complaints of people turning lights on in this place, people seeing a little boy in the window. I mean, it's like literally a mile long. You just flip the pages and see it. So we would go through this whole process, and people were telling me these stories, and we would go up, and I was showing somebody around because we had to tear the center section down. It was condemned. We walked up there, and people had told us about leaving lights on and stuff like that. So we walked up there, went all the way across the building because there was an event going on. We walked all the way across the building. We're looking at a room for where some chalkboards where we were going to sell. We left. I looked back and said, "Hey guys, the light's on." We left the light on. So we all walked all the way back down, turned the light off, came back down. Half hour later, the janitor comes in and goes, "Were you all upstairs?" And we said, "Yeah." "Why?" And they said, "Well, you left the light on upstairs." And I said, "Was it this room?" And tell them which one it was. And they said, "Yes." I said, "We didn't leave the light on. We literally just did that." And that room is where the police reports show the boy and the light being on all the time.
Stop.
So, well, hold on. There's more to this little boy though. He's a fun one. So then
This isn't fun.
we had to tear the center section down. So he moved over to the gym wing because I went through 6 janitors in 1 year because they continually saw stuff happen going on in there until I met this one guy that he was okay with it. And I said, man, you've been here the longest. You've been here 6 months. And I've had 5 other people before you in 6 months leave. He said, what's going on? He goes, oh no, stuff happens all the time, but he's my little buddy. I said, what are you talking about? And he said, I'll be going over here, turn the air conditioners off, and then turn around and start walking away. And I'll hear him laugh and they'll fire back up. And he said, I'll just turn around, wait for him, look at him, wait till he's done, and just then go on. So, and then he was telling me about this thing where you could hear, like footsteps on the roof. And I'll skip that whole story to get to this one. My buddy and I had keys. We always go there to play basketball. Well, one day we started hearing something bouncing around on the roof.
Hold on real quick. Dougie, dude, thank you so much, brother.
Dougie's awesome.
Away for a walk. Take care. And I'm going to do it in a Scottish accent. Away for a walk. Take care. Thanks for giving a drift. Wee stream I mentioned. Never thought a stream where I'm drunk would be the one. I don't make an idiot of myself. Stay beautiful.
Dougie, I'd like to apologize.
Dougie, how'd I do? Dougie, how'd I do, bro?
That was. I thought I was watching Braveheart.
He said that is offensive. Okay, real quick to wrap up my story. Okay, so my buddy and I are playing basketball, and we hear.
Thanks so much, Dougie. Have a good night, brother.
Good night, Dougie. We hear these footsteps up on there, and they started getting a little bit louder and faster. And my buddy started getting freaked out, and I was laughing. He said, "What are you laughing about?" I said, I know what's going to happen because it happens all the time. And the way the gym was set up, when you walked in the doors, the stage is immediately on your right, and then there's wooden bleachers that went down, over, and around the other side. So we were sitting there, and all of a sudden this thing got more intense, more intense. He said, "What's going on?" I said, "You're going to think I'm nuts, but there's a little boy up there running around." And it's not like to where he's over here. Then, it's like it started picking up like it's way too fast. You can feel where it's going. You can hear where the things are going. It was way too fast to be anything like was actually really running around the roof. And I said,
it Rudolph?
Hold on. I said, "Are you ready to be freaked out?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Are you ready to be freaked out?" And he said, "Kind of, why?" And I said, "Grab all your stuff because we will be gone in less than 10 seconds when this happens." So we grabbed all the stuff. Thing was still running around. We walked over to the doors and I yelled, "Stop," real loud. And it stopped. And then all of a sudden across from us, you could hear something like fall from the roof and land on the bleachers. And then it started, you could hear the footsteps running and jumping over the walkways. It would be like, and it started running all the way around, started coming at us, and we were gone faster than I think I've ever done anything in my life. And he has never, ever gone back to that building.
Wow.
So that was one of the more intense things I've ever experienced.
Oh my God. Too bad there's a pandemic. I would love for you to go to this building right now.
I don't have keys anymore. I'm not on there, but it's
still
still
weird to go to the
you could sneak in.
The Conjuring house.
There's the other wing.
I'm gonna make a straight up abandoned vlog of it.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say I'm not gonna watch that, but I still support the Shep Family.
Actually, Meg, I was gonna see if you wanted to come with me, Meg.
Nope.
What the heck? I thought you were gonna come.
I can't do. I think there's so many haunted things here in Connecticut that I'm just trying to stay away from them right now. So
the other wing of the building that was there. First off, we have pictures. Well, I'm not there anymore, so I don't have the pictures anymore. But they had pictures like when the building's falling down. Now, again, you can see what you want to see in pictures like that, so I'm not big on that. But it looks like there's a guy crying in the photos. But anyways, so on the other wing, though, what's really weird is that's where all the interaction is with the community and everything. And people can bring their service dogs and everything in there. And I would watch service dogs come in there and just start moving their heads like they're watching something following it. And I was like, what are these dogs looking at and everything? Well, one day we brought in a new group. They were elderly and they were mentally ill people. And one of them started walking down. They came in from the building and they walked in and literally they reached their hand out and said, "Hi, whatever their name was. What's your name?" "It's nice to meet you, Charlie." They were just like literally shaking the air. And I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And they said, "Yeah." And I said, "Who are you talking to?" And they said, "Charlie." And I asked them to describe Charlie. And on the other end of the building, in the director's office, is a plaque dedicated, the wings dedicated to a guy named Charlie. And they described him to a T of this guy that they were shaking hands with in the air.
But like, that doesn't freak me out as much because I feel like you said this person had like a mental illness.
But they'd never been in the building before.
But
For the first time ever, they came in this building. They walked in on another end. I didn't even know this until I walked in there and saw the plaque. They came in on the other end of the building, shook hands with somebody in the air, described him, and I walked back down to the other end, and they had described the guy to
there's
T.
also something like people have hallucinations or delusions when they are mentally ill.
I agree with that.
But I don't know. That one doesn't freak me out as much. But it's still weird. It's
very weird.
It's weird to have some sort of hallucination. I'm just gonna pretend that all these are fake. So
that works for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like to think that they're fake too. That way I can get through the night. So
I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight.
So I just created a channel. It's a new channel.
Yep, scary stories.
Yeah, that's it. It's scary story time.
It's called Shep Finding Ghosts.
Nice.
Ooh.
Can I be on your team?
Yeah, we're gonna do and thanks to Diz Jake, I think it was. I think I saw Diz Jake say it. Yeah, will you please start a haunted ghost hunting type vlog? Dude, already done, in the works. Surprise! Surprise!
That's the future of the Shep family that we just
this is how we roll. We just started it's going to be a new vlog series called Finding Ghosts.
We're gonna see Shep one time with his little phone camera climbing under the crawl space under his house, going, "Oh right, we're looking for this right now."
I'm like all in now. I gotta create a channel. Once I officially create a channel, I will announce it, and we're gonna go hunt.
I thought you just created the channel.
Yeah, I lied.
It's in the works.
What?
It's already happened.
Please don't go take Finding Ghosts, because I'm gonna probably use that.
I
just checked real quick, and it's not. I don't think anyone has that.
You better create it real quick. I was so into this when I was a kid, like wanted to go find this stuff, that I actually almost bought all the equipment to do this, until I realized how expensive it was and I didn't have any money. So I came close. So I wanted the equipment. I was going to do the whole thing. And then it was just way too much money.
So I don't think
Shep, I'm going to come out in a couple of months, maybe next month, if I'm allowed, 6 feet within you. And we'll go hunting underneath your deck.
Dude, yeah. Well, that's like the worst part is like, if I start it right now, I'll have to go by myself, which is really going to be ridiculous, but I'll do it. I mean,
I'll go with you, man.
I'll go with like gadgets called like I'll be legit.
I love it.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, Papa Shep says we can all go watch The Shining now.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
When I said I wanted to come out and watch a movie, Papa Shep,
actually,
I didn't mean like.
I think actually, can Papa Shep come with us? Can he be on the
Papa
team?
Shep's in. Yeah, Papa Shep will come.
I love it.
Papa Shep will definitely be in. So we'll do. I gotta figure out how to. Stupid new computer.
Oh, Bob Chapek. I don't even know anymore. I don't.
Bobby, what's up, dude?
Hurry up and open up Disney, Bob. We won't have to talk about this.
I think I'm gonna head out, guys. I think I'm gonna get up in the morning. I mean, I'm tired.
What time do you get up, Dale?
Maybe the same time. We'll see.
Okay.
Or else I might just sleep in. We'll see.
Hey, Dale.
I will not be sleeping in.
Dale, real quick. I guess I'm going to tell you. Do not look behind you because your closet door just opened.
I just saw it.
I didn't, Dale.
It is cracked open. I don't know if it was closed when you started or not.
Shep, present them.
There's legit a hand
Dude, present
holding
them. I
mouse
see it.
ears.
Not that.
Hold on. There's a hand holding mouse ears behind you.
I'm not surprised.
Dale is so
I'm
scared
not
right now. His
surprised.
hair's standing up.
Bob JPEG lies. Bob, I'm the only person in this entire world that supported you, but now I don't.
Oh, Steve ate so many Amish donuts.
It's lies. Well, Dale knows Bob JPEG lies.
Yes, Bob JPEG.
Dale knows my progress.
So. All right, friends.
All right.
Let's do
Later,
this.
Dale. I'm probably going to head out pretty soon myself. I got to watch the rest of this movie.
Good night, good night.
Then you're gonna go to bed.
I'm going to call you.
I'll be up.
I know you will. That's why I'm going to call you.
I'm gonna have to watch really good videos of puppies.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, go home. I'm gonna watch Finding Nemo. Well, that's probably sad too. I'm gonna watch something.
I thought you were gonna watch Big Hero 6.
Oh,
I wanted to,
who
but
hasn't seen that yet? Was it Shep that hasn't seen it?
6?
I think it was Shep, right?
No,
you
I
not
did see it.
that?
I did see it. I finally did, and I loved it.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's so good.
It's in my top 5 of Disney.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. It's so great. I'm trying to create thumbnails over here. Don't mind me, guys.
See you, Dale.
I'm trying to.
Bye, Dale.
Dale.
No, Happy Puppy movie. I watch only Happy Puppy videos, or
You could watch Cujo.
I could watch what?
Cujo.
Oh, I haven't seen that. But is that a sad? I can't watch sad dog movies.
Yes. You know what, Meg? Just watch it.
Don't watch it, Meg.
It's not that sad.
a horror film.
Shh.
I'm
Don't
not
watch
going to do that to Meg. Meg, it's a horror film.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Meg.
I'm not watching that.
We have this lady at work.
Oh, thank you,
and,
people in the chat. They love me. They're
we
not
have this
watching me.
we have this lady at work, and she gets like really nasty, and people call her Cujo, and she doesn't know why because she's never seen the movie.
I feel like I should watch it.
Do you pick on somebody at work? Is that what you're saying?
No, I never do. No,
I'm just checking. I thought that's what I was gathered from that.
no, I don't pick on people.
No, I've been watching the TikToks of the dogs, like it's like, but you caught me on the counter, and then it goes, it wasn't me, and then they put the sunglasses on the dog.
Oh my gosh.
They're in the shower, and then the ones where who's that woman who sings the song where it's,
Sarah McLachlan.
no, no, it's the this is gonna sound really bad. I shouldn't say that. The one who what's that? I feel like I just have to find it now because I don't want to say it. It's gonna sound really bad.
Look at the picture. I just found a PJ.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at it. He's winking.
Yep.
He's so
I'm trying
funny.
to
Okay, wait.
You're right, Shep?
create something. Hold on.
I like the ones where they put the bow ties on the dogs and the sunglasses.
I love it. Yep, I love me some TikTok.
I just like all of my feed is art and dogs now, and I really like it.
Jenna and Dale have an amazing dog.
Oh,
Chloe's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Chloe is amazing.
all the dogs are amazing.
I think Jenna should start her own TikTok channel and just put Chloe in it all the time.
What this might be the most random question I've ever heard. From Super Fluffy Yeti says, Shep, have you given your twins Pop Rocks?
I have not. I have not yet.
This gotta be the most
I have
random
not
fucking
yet,
question
but
but that would
I
be
will.
amazing. The looks on there, dude. You should do it and vlog it and make a TikTok or a vlog out of it.
Hey, how do I make like another name?
What do you mean?
I want
Another
to make
name?
a YouTube name.
No, not all dogs go to heaven. We're not watching sad dog movies.
Well, you have to have another email and then set up.
I do.
I don't know. I haven't set up one since PJ's.
All right.
And that was
screw
a
it.
while ago.
I'll figure that out later,
I
I
don't
guess.
even remember how I started my YouTube channel. Like it just
I gotta get the. Maybe I'll call it. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna call it because then someone's gonna create it like somebody.
Before you. Yep.
Oh, that guy over there. He was going over me.
Kelly.
Like he's already doing it. He's like, what is it? What is it? He's got his phone up and ready.
No, I'm gonna create a haunted series too. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be fun.
This is going to be a
Oh my God.
blast.
I would legit go in with you on the equipment and everything to do this together.
Oh, I already have
Equipment.
I don't have anything, but we're gonna.
I'm
we're gonna
talking
come
about
up
the real equipment, like the legit.
No,
all
it'd be
year-
funnier if we have like crappier. I almost zip slipped again. Crappier equipment and made it look like it was real.
I haven't seen Dale's dance video yet.
Oh no, Kenzie, what's up? That's not cool.
Oh.
Is that Dungeons and Dragons? That's fun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tell him Shep said, "What the heck?"
Not acceptable.
Yeah.
Shep's biannual, twice a year, once a week, every other day horror series.
Yes.
Exactly, Bob.
I can't wait to do this. This is gonna be glorious. Oh,
I
I have so many.
Watch every other video you post, but I won't watch those.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in like such a, and it's probably halfway because my computer's been down and I haven't been able to edit anything. But like the whole creative, I've just been in what I consider a creative rut. Because like I'd be like sitting there like, what the heck can I even do? Like, you obviously everyone at some point in their career gets in these points where like what can I do that's actually like enjoyable or relevant or something? And now at this present moment, I can't stop thinking about so many things. So the rut's over.
The
Rut's
rut is
gone.
over.
And I think it was because of the computer. I haven't been able to edit anything for like, months. So
Yes, it's been the computer for me too.
what are you talking about? You put
I
out
know.
awesome stuff.
Oh, I've been off for so
Your
long.
Bibbidi
and-
box today is at like what? Almost 1,000?
No,
Anyway. What's it? It's at like couple few hundred.
thank you. But those, I mean, that's just me opening things.
But that's awesome. Like that's
Thanks.
still a great thing to do because people enjoy watching that
Mhm.
My
stuff. So
favorite video though is my marathon one. Like I am
That
so
was
proud
so
of
good.
that video.
I
And Meg, thank
absolutely.
you.
And the fact that you even like thought about like doing that for each mile is like crazy.
Oh my gosh. And Meg, thank you so much for mile 10. And you did not know
I
it was
didn't know.
Ariel. Oh my God.
It just worked out that he texted me. He was like, "Did you know that it was Ariel?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But yeah, that's I think the most proud. Like I'm most proud of that video. So thanks for watching.
Well, you should be most proud that you even did the whole
Did
thing
it.
in general. So
That was amazing.
that was cray.
And being sick on top of it.
No,
Right.
doubt.
And so
He
one
was,
of the
like,
mods,
really sick.
if one of the mods could post in
Oh no, that
Meg's
you don't have to.
video. No, you gotta, because if you
Yeah.
missed out on that video,
I'm going to do it too.
It is dope. DAF.
It's really long though.
I'm not
Wait,
going to say what the abbreviated is.
Just fast forward to mile 10 where she donates. She donates.
but I donate a mile.
She donates her knees to the cause.
That was so great.
Oh my gosh.
Cray.
Correct.
Cray.
Kelly, when do you have to go to sleep?
I think I might be. I'm not sure.
Oh, Kelly's here?
Well, I got to say, since it's pretty much the appropriate time, thank you, Kelly, for all the hard work you do.
Yeah.
Because you work so much. And, like a few of us, you can't say you're quarantined. Uh-oh. What did I miss?
Nothing.
What did I miss?
Kelly's got an operating system.
What?
I missed something.
I missed it too.
Kelly's
What did
got
I
to learn how
miss?
to operate his buttons.
Sorry, I'm having a moment.
What a good moment that is, because I don't know what happened.
It's
Thank you, Shep. I appreciate that.
I'm so curious now.
I know, me too. I'm looking in the chat. I'm like, did he type something?
I know. And Steve knew. Steve, you know.
Oh my god, I love Kelly's laugh.
Okay.
Laugh this time.
Thank you so much, Chef, for your heartfelt message. I appreciate that.
Yeah, okay, thanks. What the heck happened? I gotta know.
I can't tell you.
Oh,
So apparently you sent something to Steve and not me. So I guess I know where I stand in this world.
That is inaccurate.
no, that is not correct.
Anyway,
I was just watching him, and then I can't. You have to go back to the stream and watch.
I'm gonna. All right, everyone, stand by. I'm gonna rewind.
These spreadsheet shirts, whatever they're called, they are comfortable. You guys are right.
Spreadsheet shirts.
Spreadsheet, sure.
When you got data on the front of your chest or something.
It's like an Excel shirt.
Yes.
It's a business and party at the same time.
That's right. For all you know, right now, I'm business on the top and leisure on the bottom.
I just went back and looked. I don't know what I'm looking at, so I don't know. I figured out. Gosh darn it. Anyway, well, you'll be working tomorrow, so
Yes, thank you.
And I appreciate you coming
Kelly.
on with us. Kelly comes on every Saturday with me, and I appreciate it so much because he works on Sundays
In like 5
bright and early in like
It's like
4
4 and a half.
he has to get up in like 4 hours.
We're
And,
putting Kelly on the Steve sleep regime where you just don't need that much.
No,
And
he doesn't need that much.
we're weaning you off of it. Sleep
Yeah.
is bad. It's
I don't
overrated.
But he's got a vital. He's essential. He's got a vital role, and we appreciate you, sir, for what you do. And
Kelly is essential.
Kelly is a hero. Yeah.
he's essential because he's essential in the community as well. And
I'm not tired, Sarah. Not tired at all. My bedtime's not for another 3 hours, so I'm good.
They don't sleep.
I legitimately
Yeah.
don't sleep.
It's true.
You're a vampire.
My new life coach, and I'm scared.
Oh boy. Oh
Is
boy.
Dale your life coach now too?
I am.
Is
Kelly's my life coach.
Oh, Steve is your life
I'm
coach?
Kelly's life coach, and Kelly
Dale
is
is-
his life coach. Apparently, Dale's my life coach. So, but Kelly might be getting the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
On which end of that stick?
That's true. That's true. Sarah,
So,
I get about 4 hours.
If you guys missed it, go watch the stream earlier from Myers and the Mouse with Dale and Jenna. It was awesome. So go check that out. And I think, sir, what do you got coming out? Anything going forward?
Oh, I've got something coming out going forward that everybody in the community is going to absolutely love.
I cannot wait for that.
Nice.
It's going to be amazing. I'm waiting for better weather, and I'm still waiting on a couple of people to send me some stuff. So
Mhm.
It's gonna be quite the rebuttal. If you
What'd
know
you
what I
say,
mean.
Kelly?
what's that?
What was that last thing you said?
I said
You're
it's
waiting on people.
something you don't want to miss.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And Meg, what do you got coming out?
Just thanks
It's like
for having me on. I shouldn't come back now.
Meg looks like she needs a big hug.
But thank you, because I know these three are essential workers, and Patrick, I know that you're an essential parent. So
I'm an essential worker too, but luckily they're giving me off a few weeks, so I got to go in. It's supposed to be every other week, but I snuck a couple other weeks off. But
I know
I'm
you were
going-
telling me you had some time off, which is great.
yeah,
But-
next week I'll be back.
Well, thanks for all that you're doing for everyone, and thanks for having me on.
And make sure you go see Meg at 9:00 on Mondays.
Oh, we're gonna paint with Steve again.
Yes.
Painting Tangled stuff.
That's going to be awesome. And make sure you check out the Bibbidi Boppity from today.
Thanks.
Good.
Mr. Zippity Doodad, sir.
Yeah, I got nothing really.
Well,
Tuesday,
you got some other news.
1802.
Tuesday, yep, we're doing the 1802 subscriber giveaway. Got some great gifts. And I don't know if you mentioned, I didn't see her in the chat. I was gonna say something if I saw her, but Shep and I, and actually Dave earlier, were lucky enough to meet Pearl Manhattan. And when I tell you how awesome it was to actually finally meet her face to face, and the kind words she said to the three of us was just like, it was, every time we hear stories like that, it really means the world, and it shows that what we're doing isn't for nothing. If you can, say that. I mean, we have a great time doing what we do, but hearing the words that she was telling us was amazing, right, Shep? I mean,
100%.
Pearl was awesome, and she got us kind of like, not emotional, but she was a little emotional, and she's such a sweetheart, and it was really great to meet her.
Yeah. I said earlier, it was nice to like actually be on a stream, even though it wasn't like live. We were on like a behind the scenes stream, and she's and she's an amazing person too. The stuff she does,
she is,
for what
she is. And it was really nice to talk with her. So I just wanted to thank her if she was here, but I didn't see her. But I wanted
she was here earlier. So 100%.
Was she good? And thank you, Kenzie, for introducing us.
Yeah,
super secret stream.
And thanks, Shep, for having me on and making me not sleep now tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what? I
blame Shep.
But
Steve, you told like 10 stories.
Shep made me. Everyone makes Steve do things.
I tell you right now, all I can envision is Zip sleeping in PJ's bed with his feet hanging out the end of the bed and just covered in stuffed animals.
He won't do that because somebody he'll feel that tickling sensation on his
bed. His bed's bigger than mine. I don't mind sleeping in his bed, but you know what? I'm gonna Marco Polo you guys while I'm in the bed tonight with the stuffed animals. So get ready for that.
Just don't. Yeah, you don't want to hang your feet over the bed because then that makes it crazy. Because then when things touch your feet, you're freaked out. But and real quick, definitely. Stacy, we love Stacy. She's a huge staple in this community. She does so much work for everybody. She is an amazing moderator for all of us, for so many other channels, and she's literally nothing gets by her. Yeah, nothing gets by her. She's always on top of it. She's our VP on the Disney That show. She's our timekeeper. She has literally every single timestamp of every single show we've ever done. She will be on Go Up Dad's channel tomorrow night at 9:00 for DizTube. Make sure you go check it out because I know I'll be there, and because
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, any way I can support Stacy and to be there for her because of the amount of times she's been there for us.
Yes,
I mean I can't even.
And I think
one stream isn't going to do it for me. So I mean, it's the amount of work she's done for us and the amount of stuff she does for us is you can't thank Stacy enough. So make sure you guys go check it out. Be there tomorrow night, 100%. We will all be there.
And she turns 29.
Is your birthday in 11 minutes?
Not yet. We'll discuss it later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Steve. Buddy.
Yes.
What you got, dude?
I'm going to be starting this new Ghost Adventure show with my buddy. And it's going to be awesome. But no, thank you to everybody. Thank you, everybody here. And everybody every week for coming out and hanging out with us. I've found it's just when I don't think we can get any closer, we keep coming up with these things like ghost stories that now Shep really looks like he's into it. Zip maybe looks a little scared.
I love it.
I'm all in, man. So I'm going to go to Shep's house next week.
Just when we think we can't get any closer, we have something else that bonds us, and I love it. It's what this whole thing has done for us. It's so much more than just YouTube. So, and even though we are all having to be in these little boxes for real because we're not allowed out in the world right now, the ability to have this platform to be able to do what we do is amazing. And for you people to keep coming every week to watch us, thank you so much. And we do indeed love to hear all the special things and the comments. Even if we don't understand them, we still like to listen to them.
Yeah.
So
like letters, cards that just
yep.
a simple card that says like
It's amazing.
like the cards that I've read of
like this one I got for Shep going out might make him cry, but that's okay.
Yep.
So did you get yours? There was one in your box the other day.
Me?
Came for Easter.
Yes, I did. I did get that one. Yep. I'm going to show it on Tuesday. Yep. Thank you.
So, but anyways, we'd love to hear that stuff from you guys. And we really, really, truly, and honestly appreciate each and every one of you. And we love you beyond what words can express. So, thank you, everybody. And to you in the boxes, I love you guys.
I don't know how I feel anymore because you told all those stories.
Shep, I think the opening episode's got to be in Salem, Mass. Now, I think you're gonna have to drive out to here, and we're gonna have to go into some of the haunted houses in Salem.
I think that's basically what's gonna happen. So
it's got to happen now.
There's so much stuff in this area that like
it's bad.
You know what? They have haunted cruise ships, like haunted booze cruises. We could go and vlog that.
Well, the most haunted place. Sorry,
and then we'll just forget everything. I mean, that's
we'll just
hold on. The most haunted place in the country.
Why are we here again? Oh yeah.
The most haunted place in the country is in Kentucky.
Ian, thanks so much, buddy, for watching, hanging out.
So I could go down there and experience that.
Well, when Mom and I come visit Salem, we're not doing any of those.
Oh, so
we'll come up and hang out with you so that you're not. We'll take you through it all.
Yes, we've been in that graveyard.
And Jonathan Chong, I will make that channel. I'm going to make it tonight somehow or tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday and I'm not working tomorrow. So by the end, mark my words. By end of day tomorrow, I will have a channel set up. We're starting over, and it's going to be a full-blown ghost hunting channel for all your entertainment needs, but it's going to be real. There's no made up stuff on that channel at all. Ever.
Can you call it? Can you call it Peekaboo with Shep?
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Wait. What do I seem skeptical about? And what do you mean, Steve? We never heard you. Do I need to tell all my stories again?
No.
Oh God, I'm out of here.
All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on Saturday night story time with Shep. Had some fun stuff tonight.
That was good.
Appreciate all you guys joining me tonight. Dale, thank you, buddy, for hanging out tonight. I know he's gone, but thank you for joining as well. And everybody in the chat, you are all amazing and wouldn't be here without you. So much fun. I'm not going to sleep. You're probably not going to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep by choice.
But at the end of the night, we had fun. And we'll be sitting there thinking about each other not sleeping. So we'll sort of still be together throughout the night. And I had fun. Guys, we'll see you next week for Saturday Night Story Time next Saturday. And D&T on Wednesday. And I'll create a new channel tomorrow and I'll post it at some point.
I love it.
And make sure to check out the Spreadshirt website as well.
Yes.
Wind
Thank
paper.
You. The Wind Paper shirt. Go check it out. Good stuff. And we'll see you guys soon. We love you. Have a good night. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is nighttime. Happy Saturday night.
Hit the button.
Go to sleep now. The best part is that no one can cut me off but me. And I'm not going to cut myself off ever. Because Steve did it.